Yes, guys. Yes, people. Let me get this shit out of the way. Finish my video. Right, big up everybody that's locked in. We've got over 150 of you lot in here already. Big up Chelsea Fan TV for the raid and everything like that. Don't forget to check out 5 Things We Learned. Should be live on there straight after this stream. So check it out. Big up everybody, though. We've won a game. We have won a game of football. It's a rare feeling. It's a very rare feeling. Even rarer was the Kai Havertz goal. It's a lot of rare sights that we're going to delve into. Very good confidence-building performance, I'll say, because we needed to get 3 points. It doesn't matter from where, it doesn't matter from when. Let me see my bet without the light. Nope, fuck that. We're going to keep the lights on. But yeah, webcam's coming, so don't bear with us on that. But yeah, 3 points closer to survival. 12 is now the magic number. Could potentially be 9 if we go to Anfield and get a result. And realistically, there is no reason why we shouldn't be going to Anfield and getting a result, except for ourselves. We are our own worst enemy when it comes to situations like that, but we can genuinely get a very good confidence-building result there. And that would mean a lot to Potter, to the players. I'm sure it's something that we could build on. And yeah, we'll delve into all of it. Before we do that, everybody hit the like button because there's over 245 of you lot in here and only 43 likes. That is not good enough. That is not good enough. Rise it up, people. Rise it up. Let's see what everyone's saying. Really hope he hits the ground running. The Arsenal fan base is loading up the bants. His first game's against Tiana Trent. So you already know he's going to give him space. The biggest question is, when you go to the Premier League, how do you adapt to having less space to deal with? He's not going to have that at Anfield. So Mudryk against Trent, I cannot wait. That's the sole reason why I'm going to Anfield. I'm here for the Mudryk debut. Big up Frosted Myth saying Lord Mudryk, even though we overpaid, I have a feeling he'll do well. Like, I think he'll do really well for us because we need 1v1 dribblers. So that's going to be a profile that will do very well for us. Obviously, the question is, how does he adapt, though? That is very speculative. I can't tell you a thing until we see him on the pitch. But in terms of the profile of the player, in terms of what we've seen him be able to do, he's going to be brilliant for driving the ball forward, attracting other players just because of how hard he is to take off the ball without fouling. I think he'll be a good asset to us. How much he will impact Chelsea, that remains to be seen. But the perfect way to judge that is against that meaty Liverpool side. We should be winning. We should be winning. Why doesn't Havertz utilize his heading ability more? It's one of his only strengths. He's just not clinical. But he's scored, so it's fine. I'm really going to try not to go into the performance too much unless we have Havertz stands in here who start taking the piss and saying, "Oh, you're in the mud and everything." Because if I see that, then we'll talk about his performance and we can have a conversation. But until then, he scored. We got the 3 points. Let's just take it and let's just move on. Because I want to try and have an optimistic stream. We won. We don't get that a lot. Let's try and enjoy that for what it is. What else is everyone saying? Big up Kushal, big up Richard. I agree, we do need a midfielders. And we have 15 days left to sort that out too. So we need to get those midfielders in ASAP. Henrik Jensen, I did see this. Colwell's on a madness, by the way. He might actually be a shout for next season. There was a lot of people who were turning their noses up at him. Me personally, just wasn't too fussed. It's at Chelsea, it's always a case of survival of the fittest. I don't mind Colwell coming in if he has like 2 or 3 people that he has to compete with, or if he's competing by himself. Regardless, there will be other options that will come and try and take your spot. But he's having a very good run of form for Brighton. If he keeps us up till the end of the season, fuck it, bring him in immediately. Leicester City are top. I saw this. Apparently, the Leicester City Loftus-Cheek rumors are waffle. The Jorginho stuff I'll get to later, though. Johnny thinks you peddle agendas. Yeah, but he also said Aubameyang fell out with the manager, and when I asked him why, he refused to tell me why. So, where's the agendas? I always say, like, if you're willing to just prop one person or 2 people throughout good or bad form, you're the one with the agenda. Because you refuse to acknowledge bad form. But it is what it is. Havertz scored. I will take that. I'm fine with it because my team won. Just play better in the next game, please. It's Liverpool. Come on, if this big game Kai thing is real, we'll see it next week. But we'll see. So Timo Werner. Apparently Caicedo is next. He's been put up at 70 million, which is a surprising amount of money, but with the way he's been playing this season, and also with Brighton potentially selling in January, I get it. And also, I don't think that's going to shake Bowley in any way, shape, or form. He'll be like, 70? There you go. There you go. Just shrug your shoulders and be like, now what? Big up everyone. Feels good to finally win. Big facts. What else is everybody saying? Big up Texas Blue. Big up Timo Werner. Santiago. Kushal. Badia Shield, by the way. For all the questions about his decision-making, his composure, all of that, that couldn't have been a more composed debut. First 10, 15 minutes, a little bit shaky. As soon as he simplified his game, that was it. You couldn't ask for anything more from him. Brilliant performance. Played the ball out of the back superbly well. He's an absolute specimen, by the way. He's fucking massive. And yeah, brilliant performance from him. That could potentially be our starting two for the next run of games, because until James comes back, based off that Chalobah performance, I don't know. Would I start him against Liverpool? You lot let me know in the comment section, because I think that over Asby I probably would still take. I think Eze gave him a couple of problems, but he stabilized himself. He grew into the game a bit more as the game progressed, same like everybody. And he was a lot better in the second half too. I'm warming to the idea of Chalobah at right back a bit more. Just a bit, because I still remember the City Cup game. But it's Man City and then it's Liverpool. Liverpool are dog shit. So we could still play him there and potentially get a result. Henrik, I'm going to save all of those transfer stuff. I'll get into that just after we go through the football. But thank you again for bringing them up, bro. Thank you, bro. Big up Kai. Big up Jadon Sancho. Yeah, love you too, bro. Love you too. Steve, big up yourself. What else? Big up old boys. Everyone's saying Caicedo. Have I missed something? Wait. Let me check Caicedo. Has there just been some big news that I've completely missed out on? Let me check. No, I don't think there is. I don't think there's anything. Yeah. All right, cool. Yeah, I don't think there's nothing. Watching in school right now would never miss a stream. Big up yourself, bro. Big up. I might have to stick to this time, to be fair. Might have to. Niven says, King Kai Havertz haters are back in the mud. He'll be better than Lewandowski. You are a shameless individual, my friend. A shameless individual. But we won, so I ain't going to take it too serious. Damn, TV in the 8. I know I need to get a fucking webcam. Bear with me. It's on the way. It is on the way. It's just taking ages. Just bear with me. Who are you playing on the right? So Mudryk on the left. Probably Ziyech. Ziyech was good enough that he warrants another start. He was probably our best forward. He was putting in some pingers into the box. Deserved more than one assist, by the way. Way more than just a one assist. So Ziyech. Put Ziyech in for the next match. I know Ziad is somewhere creaming himself right now, just hearing that. But he played well enough to deserve one. He played well enough to deserve a start. Thoughts on 1v1 Demon getting sold in the summer, Hudson-Odoi. I did read something about that. Because of all the new signings coming in, there's more competition. Plus, he's got 1 year left on his deal. We're not re-signing him for 120k a week. He'd have to take a pay cut. So maybe he gets sold in the summer, but you need to find a club that's willing to pay that much for him. So I don't know. Maybe he goes out on loan again. Maybe we keep him and he's just depth. But I don't know if we sell him, because he's not going to take lesser wages. He'll run down his contract before he does that. So I don't expect him to be sold. What else? Well, he could have had a hat-trick, happy with the free. Exactly, same energy as me. That performance was not good enough. Not good enough at all from him. But he scored, so I don't care. Whatever. We got the goal. We won the game. We can move on. Yeah, bro, I am totally in the mud. 1 like equals 1 inch out of the mud. So everybody hit that like button. Hit the like button. Save me from the mud, please. Because I'm getting sunk in, and if I go any further, I won't be able to breathe in it. I want to be able to provide more streams for you, man, and all of that. So hit the like button, save me from the mud, and yeah, big up, big up. Mudryk and Felix can help us win the... No, not with no midfield. We need a midfield. Get me midfielders, and if you want to run this shameless Champions League run and everything like that, we can talk. Then we can talk. Until then, nah, it's not happening. It's not happening. Havertz has 0 heading ability. He's got some heading ability. That's probably his only good. That's probably his only decent attribute. He can head the ball. But even in spite of that, it was probably an easier header in the first half to score. But it's whatever. Colwill x Badia Shield for left centre back. We're eating. And then what? I think it's going to be Fofana and Chalobah for the right side. That is a solid centre back pairing. Also, what the fuck happens with Koulibaly? Maybe they are getting rid of him. And I did think he could adapt. I do still think maybe with a bit of time he'd be able to, but he can't be seeing the lineup right now. He cannot be starting. Badia Shield is now already ahead of Koulibaly. Chalobah should have already been ahead of Koulibaly. So, yeah, you know what? Maybe it's not working out for him. Now, that's a shame, because if he leaves in the summer, he is defo up there as one of our worst ever signings. But the game is the game. The survival of the fittest here at Chelsea Football Club, and that's the way it should be. If you're not good enough, we will find someone who is. It is what it is. It is what it is. Man said Obra is there for decoration. Hey, but as soon as Obra came on the pitch, we scored. So I won't say too much. I won't say too much. I won't say too much. What else is everybody saying? For a real Lewis, and we'll just give Caicedo an 8-year contract. And good, more power. Caicedo is a fucking baller. Give him that 8-year deal. That is fine. That is more than fine. Yeah, I did deep this. Caicedo is shaking his ass for the Chelsea. He was liking those posts after a minute or two. He's trying to do everything to make sure, hey, Bowley, I know you're looking at me. I'm looking at you too. Get the deal done. Slap the 70 mil on the table. And, yeah, bring me down to the trenches too. I'm ready. I'm ready. And, yeah, bring Caicedo in. Bring Caicedo in. Bowley in that Twitter space, by the way. Big up to Todd, because that means he's listening to us. That really means he's listening to us. And I think he does follow social media a lot more than people notice. I can't say who told me, so believe it or not, but apparently my Fulham fan cam got sent to the board. Apparently. So between that and him on Twitter spaces, I think they check out social media a lot more than we realize. So if you guys have any players that you want signed, you lot need to start pushing that propaganda, because I think they're listening. I do think they're listening. Big up, Wayne. Hey, it's been a minute since I've seen you. I hope you're all good, my guy. I hope everything's good at home. Big up, my G. Anyone over Aspi? So this is for the Chalobah shouts. Chalobah over Aspi. Have to start Chalobah over Aspi. Oh, that's a bit mad. That's a bit mad, but fair enough. Badia Shield's tall. Yeah, Kepa's 6'1". Yeah, he is. But then Havertz is taller than him. He's 6'2". Yeah, I'm fine with Chalobah at right back. I'm fine with it. Am I 100% sold because of the City game? Not really, but that was a much better second game from him. And we'll see how he grows into that position a bit more, because we need depth there. If we're not going to get a right back, maybe Chalobah will be that depth. It's got to be anyone but Aspi at this point. I like Aspi, but you cannot rely on him consistently. Chelsea legend, all of that, but time is up. Father Time waits for nobody. Waits for absolutely nobody. Lewis, now you know. I'm trying to be positive. I'm trying to be positive. Really trying to be positive. Oh, Dyke says, look at Pies tweet. Pies and Ben Jacobs. Pies and Ben. And here's me just Xing out Twitter like a fucking bozo. All right, cool. Let me check. Oh, shit. Fofana's getting a trim as well. Let's go. Fresh face for Liverpool. Let's go. Talk of a £70 million price tag for Moyes Caicedo. Yeah, I did see that. Chelsea's interest in Caicedo is concrete. Potter is a big fan. Let's see how much Chelsea want to bid for all the players they're interested in after spending big on Mudryk. Now, I know we've spent a lot, but when it comes to midfield, I don't care because the midfield should have been first. So if we're spending more for a midfielder, put whatever you have to put on the table because we can't end the window with no midfielders. Barely anything changes in that regard. In terms of what we're aiming for, in terms of where the club can reach, nothing changes unless we get midfielders. So I don't care how much Caicedo costs, bring him in. Bring him in. We got 575 of you lot in here. We've hit 100 likes though. We've hit 100 likes. Now I want 200. Get me 200 likes, people. What else everyone's saying? Big up Cursed. Appreciate the good words, bad guy. Appreciate it. Man said I'm trolling, bro. Nah, you're trolling, bro. You're trolling. Lewis, you carry Chelsea. Thank you. Appreciate the kind words. Like I keep saying though, I speak for myself. I don't speak on behalf of all Chelsea fans because if I do, Chelsea fans are gonna bitch and moan. You don't speak for me. You don't speak for me. You ain't a proper fucking Chelsea fan. I've been going to the bridge since 1949. You're only here when Abramovich turned up. You ain't proper Chelsea compared to me, even though it's a load of bollocks, but whatever. But appreciate the kind words, Akeem. Appreciate it. I always see you on Said's stream as well, bro. Good to see you around. Ziyad, there he is. I hope to see you on the stream as well. If there's ever a stream that you should be hopping on, it should be this one. So I'll see you on that. I haven't scored. I'm in the mud. I'm in the mud. I can't get out. I can't get out. Someone help me. Again, keep hitting the like button. Save me from the mud. Kai Havertz has fucked everything for me. I'm going to have to shut down the channel, shut down Chelsea Fan TV, all of that. It's whatever. It's whatever. I'm glad he scored, but let's see if he does it more consistently. I keep saying that. What else is everybody saying? Man said Mudryk's an Mbappe regen. I fucking hope so. If Kai had scored that sitter header, then we wouldn't need to sit till 90 minutes on high blood pressure. That was the annoying thing. Because if he put one of those other chances in and we're 2-0 up, we can relax. We can genuinely chill. Now I'm thinking, if Palace equalise, it's on this dickhead because he's not clinical and he fucking misses nearly everything. But we didn't have to worry about that. We won. It's all good. It's all good. Who would you keep out of Cho or Pulisic? Pulisic. I'd keep Pulisic. Minerals is coming for you. Tell Minerals send me a link. And tell Minerals to unblock me as well. Or I don't know if it was him or if it was one, not off Twitter. It was one of his fucking meaty mods. That's him. I can't get anything out of my mouth right now. But yeah, one of his meaty little mods blocked me. I guess because he just didn't like what I was saying. They can hold that. But yeah, tell fucking Johnny get me on, bruv. Havertz has scored, so I'm sure he'll want to bring me on because I need to apologize. Do it. Man's here, innit? I don't go anywhere. The Mount agenda is mad. He wasn't even bad yesterday. Shit, I thought Mount was poor, but fair enough. Fair enough. I thought he keeps doing his thing and just keeping his head down and taking way too long to release the ball. But it's whatever. It's whatever. Lewis would never mud Mount because he claps. Why do people think I'm a Mount stan all of a sudden? It's crazy. I've been on Mount's ass the whole season. Pause. So I don't understand why people suddenly think I'm now a Mount stan. I don't get it. Is it because I'm English? Just say it. Is it because I'm English? Because if it is, I get it, but you lot are also taking the piss with that. Being English got fuck all to do with it. I've been on to Mount this season. So it is what it is. Lewis Hall I thought was very good. A little bit raw. Also, he needs a better finish on him, but he's 18. And from what I saw for a player of his experience, I thought his IQ was brilliant. He was giving Nathaniel Klein all sorts of problems. And you know what? I did say I wanted to see him in midfield a little bit more, but he's making a serious case for himself on the left. Might have to keep playing him there. Might have to. Oh, big up the prop for the Danish Maldini as well. My guy's got another trophy. Dunked on Madrid's head. We move. It is what it is. Let me just get through these super chats. Fuck me, I'm far behind. I am very far behind. Right, I'll go to 355 and I'll just stick from there. So yeah, I don't get it. I don't get it. Right, super chats. Big up Jacob, by the way, newest member of the channel. Big up yourself, my guy. Appreciate the love. Love for the love. Big up yourself. Professor the King says the board know we need midfielders, but we desperately needed attacking reinforcements. Summer, it's all about wipeout and midfield reinforcements. To me, the midfield mattered more. The midfield really mattered more. But I'm not going to complain about us sorting out the attack. I hate our attack. Absolutely despise it. So if that's two better attackers in, fine. That still betters us. But we need midfielders too. We need midfielders at the same level of importance, if not more. But appreciate the donation. After we beat Liverpool, you go, nah, man, I'll do that if we get the third Champions League. I'll whip that out for a Champions League. What Liverpool play? None of them. None of them. We won't give them room for that. We won't give them room. Chelsea already willing to that. That's gotta be waffle. Football. Who's Football Insider, by the way? Yeah, that must be waffle. I can't be hearing that. I can't be hearing that. Thoughts on Christian Win? You know they're calling him a historic signing, by the way. They're calling him a historic signing. Meanwhile, we call him tummy ache merchant. Can't be bothered, man. At least Barca can appreciate brilliance. But it's whatever. I'm waiting for United. I need an AC dagger to Man United hearts. That's what I need. Vlahovic to Chelsea done. I've heard links with him, but nothing too concrete. I'd still bring him in, though. Still bring him in. Lewis, you're a real G. Big up yourself, Yasser, my guy. I hope you're all good. I hope you're all good. Why are we not starting for Farnborough? I think it's just lack of experience, really. I think so. But hopefully he gets some game time soon. Lewis Mount always has his head down on the ball, which is a basic thing not to do. Is he really Chelsea? It's those little things that always let him down. Like lack of awareness for runners around you. Inability to lay the ball off quickly. Just running around with your head down. It's those small things that constantly kill attacks for us. And he needs to improve at that. That isn't Chelsea quality. Yeah, we're in the mud even though we won. My Twitter accounts mentions were a mess after Havertz scored, by the way. You would have thought he was our man of the match. You would have thought he was man of the match. But it's whatever. Havertz stands are malnourished. They should be on UNICEF adverts. Donate £5 a month and feed a Havertz stand because they haven't been eating in ages. But it's whatever. It's whatever. Stop this agenda when Mount overhits a simple... Oh, I thought that was directed at me. I just deeped what you were saying. Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. Anything else? Is there a way to unblock? I'm a mod on that. Nah, Johnny has to do the unblocking. And he won't because he don't agree with what I say. But whatever. It's whatever. Ah, you got blocked for... Sensitive softies over there. Big up Johnny, but fuck me, those mods. They are snowflakes. They are absolute snowflakes. They will cry over anything. If you don't follow the narrative, then you're a wrong'un. Or whatever it is. Or whatever it is. Yeah, Mount was just mid. He was mid. Because we didn't lose, it wasn't shit. But it was still mid. Sometimes I feel like we're too harsh on Havertz. I assure you that Haaland would almost be worse than Lukaku at Chelsea. Shit, I don't know what to say to that one. I had that opinion before we got Lukaku, and that's one of my biggest L's. Haaland would still bag goals in this system. He wouldn't get like 20 in half a season like he's done at City, but he'd get like 10. You get about 10, maybe 12, maybe a little bit more. So, yeah, worse than Lukaku. Yeesh. Even I won't say that. No chance. But I appreciate you being in here anyway, though. It's because you have so much chest for Havertz, none for Mount. I have been getting at Mount all season. I don't understand. I genuinely don't get that. I've been at Mount's case all season. So, whatever, man. Whatever. Who says something about Lampard being our replacement? What? Oh my gosh. Lewis got vid ideas. There'll be transfer talk. There'll be Liverpool previews. I'll get some people on for that. And yeah, I'm down for that. We'll have content. We'll have content. Casiedo incoming. Let's go, Jesters. Let's go. Anything else? Thoughts on Rudiger being called a flop already at Madrid? Apparently he was better than AC. Apparently he was better than AC. But what do I know, eh? What do I know? Send Oba back and bring AC. Free transfer for free transfer. I'm there. I am there. Man said Loki a heading merchant. Watch all of his goals for Chelsea and count how many are headers. Majority are all headers. He's been that way. If we beat Liverpool, will you do the Carlton dance? Nope, I'm saving that for a trophy. Premier League or Champions League. Then you can have a Carlton dance. Big up, Lewis. Haven't been able to be here in a while. Been busy with work and that, but I'm back. And we won a game. Let's go. You might have to pop up a little bit more. You might be the good luck charm. Yeah. That Haaland's not scoring. No, Haaland is scoring for us. He's not scoring as much, but he's still bagging goals. Haaland's the type that can have 7 touches in a game and still get an assist. So, yeah, Haaland would bag. It's just not as much for City. Anything else? Lewis criticizing Mount. He knows the issues. He just doesn't blame Havertz. That's the thing. I don't get where this whole you defend Mount too much has come from. I don't get it. Do you think Lukaku flopped just because of his attitude alone? Yes, just the attitude. He could have easily tried to adapt to Tuchel's system. He could have kept his head down a little bit more as well. He just gave up after 6 months. His attitude's the worst thing about him. Worst thing about him. But Lewis is a lot more. Not digging, but there's a different tone. But I agree he hasn't been good enough. You think the energy is different for Mount compared to Havertz? No, like, I'll say I rate Mount more than Havertz. I will say that. But I've been at both of their necks all season. I think Havertz just in general, I thought it's been crap. Johnny going in on Bowley for being on spaces. But he's just... He ain't going in for Bowley. He was saying he wanted to go on. I saw him put a tweet out saying they wouldn't let him land the minerals on there. So how's he going at Bowley for listening? Alright, whatever. Big up Johnny anyways, but whatever. It is a shame. It is a shame, but we move. We move. Like, I just want us to stop wasting time on that one, personally. Chelsea buys players that like they're trending on Twitter. Big facts. Big facts. You better snap up your targets quick, because as soon as they hit the news pages, we're going to do our research. And if he's good enough, he's good enough. Igal talks... what are you saying, man? Raheem Sterling is a flop. What are you waffling about, man? It's been 6 months about flop. Sterling, I think, has been a bit poor under Graham Potter, but like, if we're calling him a flop already, nah, we ain't doing that. And anyway, you lot can hold that. We took 2 of your transfer targets. Hold that. Man said carefree Lewis G and chill, but you came in for a win. You came for a win. It's all mad. It's all mad. Oh! Ha! No way! No way that Bowley account liked Mount slander. Are you taking the piss? Let me see. Where is it? Where is it? I want to see if he's still liking it. What is Todd Bowley's at? There it is. What's his like saying? Oh, he hasn't liked any tweets. Maybe not then. Maybe not. Maybe not. Yeah, I swear. I'm not listening to that Sterling transfer talk waffle, because what is Football Insider? I've never heard that. Never heard of that. We're not selling Sterling after 6 months. That makes no sense. Koulibaly, I understand, because he's genuinely been bad enough. Oh, he unliked it all. Ha! I went into hiding after all of that. All right, fairs. Right, I'm going to send the link out to everybody. So while I do that, you man, do your thing. Hit the likes. Drop a super chat if you want to. All of that. And yeah, let's see what everyone's saying. Let's see what everybody is saying. How many people? We've got over 600 lot in here as well. Let's try and get to 200 likes. And if we have got to that, let's try and get to 300. Keep the standard rising, people. Keep the standard rising. Cool. Calm. I think that is everybody. Yeah, that is everybody. Who is in here?
You've seen
Yes,
the light,
guys.
Lewis. You've seen the light. Hakim, Habibi, Hakim, Ziyech.
يلا
Smile, Alex. Smile.
Allah.
Alex, smile, Alex.
I swear, man.
Finito, khalas.
No, we need Amrabat now. That's what we need.
Man has been waiting.
Give him
for years
5-year
for a
extension.
good Chelsea performance.
Give him a 5-year extension. 5-year extension. Give it to him. 400k a week.
The only extension he is gonna get, and you gonna get, it's a dick extension.
Whoa.
It's a hair extension or something.
Calma, muchacho, calma.
I swear, man. The Ziyech people even worse than Mount people, man. We know they only,
shit.
you know, list Mount people
He's
like
low,
list
man.
Mount plays every game. This motherfucker
Yeah, and he's
comes
still
once
shit.
once in the blue moon and just like oh yeah, show me your titties, habibi. You motherfucker, get the fuck out of here, man. He's a good player, man. He's a good player.
Yeah,
He
and
just
he
doesn't
started
want to
against
be
Liverpool.
there.
Yeah,
He
because the
doesn't
fans
want to
treat
be
him
there.
like, because the fans treat him like shit. People like Lewis.
Look.
People like Alex.
Look, people like Alex. Let
Yeah.
me tell you about Ziyech. Yeah,
Tell me.
he's a good player when nobody's pressing him. When somebody's pressing him, he in there. And guess what? Liverpool, if he plays against Liverpool, he's gonna show you because Liverpool ain't sitting
False.
back.
No, look at the World Cup.
Not
Look
this
at the World
Liverpool.
Cup, Alex.
I don't think
World Cup
Liverpool's a
when
good
they pressing
example, man.
Nah, not this Liverpool. Not this Liverpool.
Yeah,
shit.
Well, yeah, this
Yeah.
Liverpool is shit, but come on, man. Seriously.
Look, he's going anyway, man. That's what Ziyech, man. He's probably gonna go anyway to another
It's
club.
not about
Fans
Ziyech.
are
Ziyech, like I
treat him
said,
like
Ziyech
shit,
is a
bro.
good player. Treat him like shit. How I can treat him like shit if he doesn't play?
That's part of it. It's part of it all.
He ain't good enough.
So
Treat him
why
like
are you
shit.
telling
Why
me
would you leave it
then?
at that?
Oh, people
No,
like
managers
Alex.
as well.
People like
Managers
Alex.
as
No,
well.
you literally
No,
said
no,
people
Tuchel's
like
got
Alex.
blood on his hands.
Shut the
Tuchel's
fuck
got
up.
blood on his hands.
You said my name. There's my
Yeah,
name
and
came
Lewis.
out of your
And Lewis.
toothless face.
And
My
Lewis.
name came.
Lewis can hold that.
So next time you speak my name, you're gonna talk to me and answer to me. You get it?
Yeah.
Otherwise,
You
you're gonna.
spoke shit.
Otherwise, you're gonna whistle when you
Jeez.
talk.
Whistle,
Oi.
baby, whistle, baby, man.
At least you
No, there's only one thing I gotta say about this team, though. Yeah, I'm
Seriously, man.
sick and tired of this crossing to score goals, now, man. I want to see more balls getting struck into the back of the net.
Only once. That's it.
I want to see a scream. I want to see some good goals, man. The crosses and headers are fair enough, but we've been doing this for too long now, man.
Only one. It's all right.
A
That's
goal's
our
a goal.
signature.
It don't
I
matter.
know, but that's our signature. Just
Goal is a
Relax,
goal.
man.
Saying.
Relax.
Right.
Like, it's a good goal. It's a good goal. We need that.
nah,
Look, we
yeah, I
haven't
hear
played
it.
well. We haven't played
How
well.
It was a
can
necessary
we won
goal.
a game. We haven't done this in a
Yeah.
long time, and
Jesus.
people are bitching
I know, right?
about how we won.
You know what I
There's
mean?
no update, Super Tomatuku.
We just
No, I
won.
said it. I'm happy.
I don't mind.
I did disappointed, but I'm
I
just saying we need to
know
score some.
No, you're moaning again. See, this is why.
We need more variation of goals, though, man. It has to come from
You
other ways as well.
moans
We've
again.
been-
Baby
I
steps.
don't mind.
Hold on a
Baby
second.
step,
Hold on a
and then we
second.
score. I don't
We need to
care.
score goals.
We're
It doesn't
not
matter
that-
how they go in.
It's a
just
baby
go in.
step. What's wrong with baby
Wait,
steps?
did I
don't
say it
mind
was?
if we
Did I say it was
scrap the
bad?
goal and then get a win.
Yes,
I
I'm
said
just
the
it was bad,
performance
though.
is
about
bad.
the type of goals we scored.
I said the performance was poor yesterday. Don't forget Crystal Palace
I don't
fighting for
care.
relegation.
We won.
Who was man of the match
Hold,
yesterday?
hold that. We beat AC Milan 3-0, and everybody, oh my god, fucking what's his name? That Wintersorfer came. Only how can you be upset and be so negative when we beat AC Milan with nobody in it 3-0? And I was me and what's his name? The guy from down under was saying like the performance wasn't good. I don't care if we won yesterday. I still gonna say that we play like shit. Kai Havertz missed the 3 goals. He should be on hat trick in the first half. And you say that that was good? Baby step? What kind of baby you had? So you will
That's
know
what
how babies
Alex, tell him again.
walking.
Tell him again. Alex, keep
How do you
barking.
know how
Keep
babies
barking,
are
Alex. Tell him,
walking
fam.
when you still have a juice in your
I said
hand?
Hey,
this yesterday.
The
It's
headers
not about
everybody
the
talks about
performance.
in the first half,
It's
where you
about the
hit it
results.
over.
For fuck's
Like, let
sake.
Uncle
Let
land, bro.
Just
Let
to
Uncle
talk.
land.
Guys, let Justice talk.
Fucking hell.
Okay, the header that he put over the top of the net, he was offsides, wouldn't have counted anyway. So why are we complaining about an offsides goal he missed?
Because he didn't
Oh,
know that there
Havertz
was
came
offside.
again. Ah, shock.
He didn't know
his
that he
right
was
leg
offside. It
Yeah,
doesn't
he's
matter.
been
He
born
didn't
offside.
know.
It does matter. It wouldn't have counted.
At least go in the back of the net, though.
Look, what matters here is Kepa was man of the match. Why are we relying on
Definitely.
Kepa all
No,
the
he
time?
wasn't.
For
Thiago
me, he
Silva
was. Fuck the
was.
stats. He made
my
saves
God.
after
Let's
saves,
just
both
say Kepa
halves.
was
Like,
one man.
some of them.
Yeah, especially when he came out of gun tech cross, almost considered a goal. Is that the reason he's man of the match?
Well, you're picking on one thing, Alex, man. He
He's
made
gotta
2
burn
other
the
You
super
pick one
saves.
thing. Major thing. He almost conceded the goal because of it.
But he didn't.
But he didn't.
No, but
I
that
mean,
almost could be a goal conceded, though. That's the
Come
problem.
on.
It was a save.
Alex,
receive
you're
goal.
American enough to know that the term
Allow it.
almost only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades.
Yeah, and that's why I'm
Lord.
also European, half and half. And I know
That's
that
all.
that shit doesn't work in the
Tell him again, Alex. Tell him again.
Wait,
Tell him
Alex, when was the last time we ever played well? Like, really well?
Oh, you saying we played well yesterday?
I
He
didn't say
asked,
that.
he asked.
Prof, please, I just want to ask him, Alex. When was the last time we played well?
When did we play it last time? I think it was, what's the name? That relegation team that we beat 3-0. I think Bournemouth.
No,
What was the one where Callum Hudson-Odoi scored against?
I tell you what, Fator. I actually think that we played, even we lost the game against City. I think the performance of the team that time was better than we played yesterday, even though we won.
I agree.
Oh, for fuck's sake, man! Why you give me those questions?
No, go on. No, elaborate more.
I can tell. Look, there's no sequence between the midfield and the forward line. No sequence. There's only one guy that did everything.
Got it.
And it's it.
Who did everything?
From the midfield, it was what's his name? It was Mount, even though he has individual mistakes that almost cost a goal too. That's the only thing that guy that actually linked us with forward. Even Jorginho played better than Mount. That's the Holden freaking point. Even Jorginho played better than Mount, and I can stand the freaking prick.
You're not going to get me to argue that point.
Okay.
All I'm saying is we won. I'm not going to bash players today.
Yeah, and I think
We got players to do that.
but you have to think
You see,
about the
this
I'm
everybody
trying to be
knows
calm,
that everybody knows that what's his name guy came the owner came on the Twitter, or his left nut came on the Twitter yesterday on the counter space.
PR.
It doesn't matter. The fact is that people went on it, and based on certain like aura of talking, people saying on the chat, it was like everything is so fine and dandy.
Bullshit.
Exactly.
This guy comes like, oh, maybe we're good. We are good. We're back. It's it.
That's not true, Alex. That's not true.
That's not. I was on that space.
I was on that
I
space,
think-
Alex.
I
That's not
think-
true.
I
It's
think
general.
we both need
It's
to-
a
I was in that
general.
space
It's
as
a
well. Alex is
general
right.
impression of
I
the
was
whole
on the
thing.
space.
Was
I was on
looks
that
like.
space as well.
There's a one guy actually said, "Oh, Chatbole, I love you."
Yeah. That was at the
Stop
beginning.
saying,
Yeah, I can
Alex,
tell you.
Alex,
Yeah, everyone was in that space,
Alex,
man.
I was there
stop
from the
listening
beginning to the
virgins,
end of
man.
that.
They're all virgins on Twitter, bro. Allow it.
No, I can tell you how he went. I was on there.
You're
From
on Twitter.
If you think he's taking advice from a Twitter space,
No, of
That's
course.
what I mean, but it doesn't matter what we say.
I know. That's not the point, Jester. That's not the point. The point is the general impression is this.
That's not. No, that's not what
It
it
was
he's a
was.
such a good
billionaire.
game.
He knows
It
better
was
than
such a
what
good
everybody
I
performance.
think you
does.
guys got
That's
selective
not true,
hearing.
man.
You got selective hearing because on that same space, I heard a lot of players being called out. I heard people saying, "Sell Caspi, sell Jorginho, sell. Don't give Mount a contract. Sign
Facts.
Enzo." People keep
Facts.
literally sign Enzo.
I
Sign
actually
this. Sign
did
this.
not hear nothing that said about Mann's contract and that.
Yeah, someone did
That
because
was a big point there. That was a big point.
I was on the space for the whole show, and I also went on another space where they were criticizing that space, and I think people didn't get it. Go back to the game. I think we guys are missing something. It's football. Most of it is mental, because we've been losing so many games. We don't know what a result like this can do to the players. We can only judge it. Come to the Liverpool game, then you can reflect back on Palace game.
Exactly.
It's too early for to say the performance was crap. Yes, it was crap, but we can't.
Thank you. That was my point. The performance.
Yeah, we
was
can't draw
crap.
conclusion yet. We need to see Liverpool game. If we see some sort of momentum being built, then we can say, "Oh, Palace was a turning point." Otherwise, it'll be like, remember when we beat Bournemouth and then we went back to losing.
Yeah.
I don't even count the Liverpool game. I'm looking forward to the
Would you
Dortmund
rather
game.
play
That's the
good
game.
and lose or play bad and win?
I would rather play bad and win. 100%.
Okay.
I want the best of both. I want to play
I'm a
well and
football
win well.
purist. I value the beauty of football over everything. So I'd rather play well and lose.
See, this sentence only matter when you're constantly winning. You're not winning one game, one not.
We're not
This
winning
sentence matter
That's the
when
way
you're
we
winning
games a lot.
constantly. Then you say, no, this sentence matter only if you win 5 games and you barely bad performance, but you win the 6th game. That's the only one that matter, Jester. It doesn't work the other way. It doesn't work. You lose. No, it doesn't. It doesn't. Because 11 losses and 1 win, it doesn't matter how you win. It still counts as a loss, especially if you're going to go next.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't.
11 losses and 1 win. And you're going to
We
tell
don't
me.
have 11 losses, though.
Yeah, but just as
Okay, it's not 11 losses, but it's still
we haven't had that
Seven.
consistency of the wins for a while now.
So you're saying you go on a streak where you're losing and you finally win a game, and you're more worried about the performance than the lift to the team it gives when you actually win.
You can't just
Yes, because without the performance,
The team that we beat before City, what was the team?
Bournemouth.
Thank you. With all this good, the way we played before, did that help against City?
No.
Well, what happened in the Bournemouth game?
Bournemouth.
What happened?
What happened?
Bruce James
I'm asking
We got
you.
more injuries.
Okay.
Yeah,
I think the dynamic of the team has changed with the
I think y'all
signings.
are forgetting this.
I think the signings of Mudryk and João Felix has changed something in the. It's brought a new energy. We need to judge Liverpool. For
Proud
me,
to be
that's the
Geordie.
thing I'm
You,
gonna see.
you don't want to know. Proud to be Geordie. You don't want to know.
That's the thing. The thing is, we've got. Well, technically, we got 2 games, just in case if Liverpool lose tomorrow against. against Wolves.
You alone.
Just in case. So.
Oh yeah, we do, because if they lose
Just in
tomorrow,
case,
we're gonna
yeah,
play Liverpool
just in
again
case.
on the 27th.
Other than that, if they win their replay.
Wait, what?
Yes.
Well,
If
yes.
Liverpool lose
The
tomorrow,
Premier League,
they have a free
the
weekend.
Premier League will reschedule it till 29th. That Chelsea.
Really?
Yeah, 29. Yeah.
So if Liverpool win, we play Liverpool.
If Liverpool
No.
win, we're not playing Liverpool on 29th January. If Liverpool loses tomorrow, we'll play them in 29th of January.
Yeah.
So we'll
because-
play them back to back, basically.
Yeah, we have a game.
If
We have a
they
game that we
lose.
haven't played. Yeah.
We could mud Liverpool in 2 weeks. I see optimism
Jordan
in that.
Sancho,
Liverpool
I
are
eat your
shit.
soul for breakfast.
And that means Felix will be back for the Fulham game at home.
Let's
So-
talk about Moises Caicedo, probably our next signing.
Bring him in.
Who is
Oh,
that?
Who is
Right,
that?
bro.
That is the
Brian
one of the
midfield.
starting
Brian, bro.
sixes.
No, I'm
on-
trolling.
at
I'm
right.
trolling. I'm trolling. We want Basmati though.
No,
No,
no.
we don't.
Apparently, you know, he
Nobody
left the
wants.
chat.
Nobody
You are
wants Rice.
absolutely nuts.
Todd
with
Bolly
that
left the
Basmati
chat
thing,
when
man,
they were
honestly.
asking him for Rice. He left the space.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
left the
Way.
space. He don't want Rice. Neither does
Nah, I ain't
Potter.
hearing that shit.
Neither does Potter. He doesn't want Rice. He don't want any more English midfielders on this
I
team.
saw a big run.
Because English midfielders are shit.
He scores those goals.
Don't go that
He's
far,
often
mate.
Sky Havertz.
I was gonna say, what about the player Badman Badiashile? What was he saying?
Oh,
Chris Benoit
Yeah.
Badiashile.
Hey.
bro.
Can I have my take on this Badishili thing? Yeah.
all right.
Yeah, go on.
I personally think, yeah, and this comes with time. He needs to know our players, yeah, and that will come because I've seen it in certain times. He was passing to Jorginho, and it's like you don't pass it to him there and then, if you know what I'm saying. Like he was passing,
digging out
was
this
just
guy
passing
now?
it, huh?
Why are you digging out Badiashile for his passes?
No, I'm saying that's the only thing. That's the
No,
only
he
thing
reminds me
that,
of
like,
Kurt Zuma, man.
no.
Oh
And
my
also,
god! It's just
his
because y'all want
positioning.
Caldwell back in this team. That's I ain't having it.
No.
Don't-
I
Cowell's
ain't
got
having
three.
it. That is
No,
exactly where this shit is
Cowell.
coming from.
No, Cowell's played 3 games, and all of a sudden he's getting a contract extension and is starting for us next season. What's that about, bro? What's
Who?
that about, Lewis?
What?
Cowell.
What about him? He's doing well
So
for
he's
bro.
played. He's 3 games, mate. How many games has he started?
Not many.
Three
Not
games.
sure.
About 6.
Not many.
About 6.
Suddenly he's getting a contract extension and he should be starting next season. What's that?
He should
Yeah,
be
but-
starting. Man. He's not gonna be starting.
He'll be a
No,
part
no,
of the
no.
squad next season.
Yeah.
And we'll see who's better.
Don't even
Yeah.
say that. Don't even.
Part of the
Don't say
squad.
that.
So we're
Don't say
hindering
that.
his
To
development.
Bryce,
You don't even think he'll be that?
We're hindering his development.
Well, he's an English center back, left-footed center back. How much money could you get for him in England?
80 mil. Let's do that.
You could get a decent amount. You could get a very good amount for him. I hear you.
8
Okay,
Ziyech.
as
And considering
We can get 8 Ziyech for him.
considering we just signed a left-footed center back, we're still linked with another left-footed center back. What makes you think that this guy's going to come in? Not to say he's not, but if you got 2 left-footed center backs that the team's looking at, what does that mean for you?
It's called injuries, bruv. We get injuries so many times that there's always going to be a position for him. Always.
yeah.
If you go to a back 4, you might keep 5
Really
center
quite
backs on the
I think
roster.
Like I said, a deal.
That's it.
Hmm.
And one of those center backs has got to be able to do more than play center back.
I would.
Yeah, Thiago is a baller. So even Koulibaly, he likes to pass forward a lot. But Benishali, I don't see him, doing them long balls, doing them 1-2 passes. You were saying about his passing, yeah. If we had someone other than J5 for him to pass it to, I guarantee you'll be like, keep passing it to that midfielder.
Well, anytime you pass the ball to Jorginho, anywhere in the pitch is risky. That's just the nature of the beast.
I thought Badiashile was good long-range passes. What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
he did.
Yeah, he was very good.
Very
I
good.
thought his passes were excellent.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm not gonna jump on the bandwagon. The guy just had a virginity break in the first time playing for Chelsea. So I'm not gonna.
If y'all are
So
still
it was a
listening to
good
Matt
start.
Law
Let's see
in
how you do with a
2023,
run.
Yeah,
It's
let's
a
good
solid
start.
issue.
Let's see how you do for the
No,
rest of the 6 months
he
of
reminds me
Chelsea.
of Zuma, man.
No.
Dude,
No, what happened
What-
is you watch that fail comp and you think he's Zuma.
No.
No.
Imagine me taking advice from Ziyech fan. Fuck
Yeah.
me.
Bro,
All right.
big baller advice only, man. Come on, man.
I said Ziyech looks like Mark Albright, bro.
Man said Mark
Whoa.
Albright.
Even have a response. Harrison Hunt says if Chelsea win the league, you must do an Ethiopia vlog. Probably be a few years for that.
Yeah. you're good
Sean
for that
Newland
this year.
says hopefully Mudryk terrorizes Trent
I
on
will
Saturday.
be
I
there
think he'll
no
have a
matter
good matchup
what.
with him.
Yes.
Really
The
good.
only thing difference between Zuma and Badiashile is Badiashile doesn't have a cut yet.
I knew you could say that, bro.
Badiashile's good, and Zuma is not. That's a difference.
Yeah,
Zuma-
Zuma is a good
Badiashile
Zuma is a
Zuma.
good
That's
defender.
outrageous, honestly.
He's old-fashioned
Let him-
defender. That's it.
Let the kid learn, man. Let the kid learn from Thiago
Yeah,
Silva.
just let him develop.
Yeah,
Like, there's
apparently
been
he,
questions over his decision making, and cool, we'll see how it looks in a run of games. But as a debut, I couldn't have asked for much more. It was a brilliant debut from him.
That's good to hear. That's good to hear, to be honest.
Yeah, there's no negatives you
Exactly.
could look at for it.
Exactly.
I
Yeah,
don't
what did he
need
do
to
wrong?
pinpoint them either.
He passed the ball to Jorginho.
He was
and that's
better.
what we're gonna slate people
Uh,
for.
Show
They
him
just
up
don't
on-
want Jorginho getting the ball.
could
I
be-
understand that. I
could
don't
be
want Jorginho to have the ball either, but I'm not gonna get mad at a player for passing.
Yeah,
it
but
to
just
him.
say that. I don't want Jorginho then blaming Badiashile for it. Like, what? He's just
Yeah,
passing the ball forward.
as a
First phase of
player,
play.
As a player, his size shouldn't be overlooked, especially with the Kepas not being cross collection. But we need that.
He is such an asset aerially.
Yeah, we need that two dominant centre backs.
He won
exactly.
every
We'll
header.
s-
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I like Silva. The one lack he has.
Ain't
is
nobody
probably
going
Vialli.
against that giganto with the headers. There is nobody.
So who partners
Yeah,
up?
man,
Well, maybe
when he
Roots.
opens his eyes, those eyes look like a freaking. Pew!
So who
You're
about
afraid of
Roots?
this thing, man. The
Who's
guy
the
has
other boy? He's 6'5".
and no neck shit.
Him and-
The no
him and
neck shit.
Wesley
It looks like a
Fofana.
wrestler, man.
Man. Now, let's jump on to Lewis Hall,
Him and
man.
Fofana.
Everyone thinks Hall should start over Cucurella.
Galip,
I'm like,
apparently we're going for Casado now. Apparently, there's already talks between them.
Yeah,
I don't think
we'll-
Casado is what we need. I mean, we need Casado. Don't get me wrong. I'm saying like I still want Lavia. I want Lavia over anybody. I don't care.
Kudiakone, Lavia,
Oh, Lavia is not as good as
Caicedo.
Caicedo. Sorry.
First of all, they're not even playing in the same position. That's number one. Number two, it's opinions.
No, it's not.
Can't
opinion.
say not as good.
Guy
think
can't.
Lavia-
He's not as good.
Okay, Lavia is better for me than Casado.
Well, that's not true.
Well, that's true.
That's your opinion.
Exactly.
What we going by? Metrics?
What I said was fact.
I'll put
You said
Lavia.
your
Lavia's
opinion.
more
There's no
disciplined.
fact.
No,
Yeah, everyone has
Lavia
their
should have been
opinions.
sent
What's
off in the
facts
first
there
half
is that
of his
only
last
Liverpool
game.
and Chelsea are interested in him.
And who?
Exactly.
Plus, he's 18
Casado is
years
modern
old.
than Ramirez. He likes to play. Casado is better in a position in front. There's another midfielder needs to be behind Casado. That's for sure.
But I watched
And
Brighton
Lavia is better in
lately.
that.
No, but Alex, I've watched Brighton. I've watched Alex. I've watched Brighton last 4 games. He's been playing as a lone DM. Actually, he's been playing as a lone DM. In the Liverpool game, for example, he won
He
a
wasn't.
lot of tackles in break-up play as a DM and laid the ball
Exactly.
off to
No, he didn't play.
like,
He didn't break those
Lallana.
tackles in. He didn't break those tackles in defensive zone. He broke those tackles. What's the
because they were
name?
putting
In,
Liverpool under so much pressure.
I'm so tired of this. If you play a double pivot, you don't have a lone DM.
No,
So if
Exactly.
we're gonna play a double pivot, you don't need a lone DM. You need two
No,
of
for
them
Brighton,
who
he
can actually
played as
play
a single-
defense.
He played as a single pivot for
Yeah,
Brighton.
McAllister was playing well, man.
Who's coexed?
I think Caicedo. I think he missed typo.
Okay, Casado is CDM. Okay.
Look, I'll take
Sorry.
Casado all day, man. If he's under 80 mil,
No, don't get me wrong.
Why
I'll
not?
take Casado. I'll just think Lavia is more important for us than Casado.
Why?
Because for the position that I want the deep midfielder first.
Nah, I can't lie.
Okay,
Cole-
that's fine. Casado can play as a deep midfielder. Is he a
Cole
better
Wilmer-
passer?
Okay. You
Run-
told me you told me De Jong is the deep midfielder.
He is.
Okay.
I'll put a poll for you, man, in the comments. So you lot can get involved.
Cole can go.
Exactly. Casado is
Lavia,
something like
Lavia will
Ante
give you
better
that
person.
more discipline. It'll give you that more discipline. Lavia will. He'll stay back. You see.
Oh my
Exactly.
God.
That's
We're,
the only
yeah.
difference.
The dude is 18 years old and should have been
Yeah,
sent
and
off. in his
Casado
last
is
game,
like
but that's
5 feet
okay.
tall.
He's
so is
almost
Kante,
6
the
foot.
short guy.
Okay.
And so is Makelele. So you can't really diss the height.
No. That's what I'm saying.
Caicedo's not short. He's not the same height as Kante. Kante's short.
Lavia,
Mhm.
I mean, they both like same height.
He looks short.
We
They
need
both,
to
they
tell
both
the
like
tape.
5.
Get the metrics side by side, Lewis, if you can as well, please.
Get the what?
Lavia,
Yeah,
and
players.
Lavia's
the
Lavia
heights, all
Lavia
that.
versus what's his name?
Caicedo.
Yeah,
Let's not do that because Lewis' laptop will just
Live
crash
is
because
good.
it's too much.
Oh,
no, Alex.
He's got a
Live
new
is very
laptop.
good. He's
No, he
new
didn't.
laptop.
I watch him again.
Yeah, I did. I got it weeks ago.
So why is no like
The
a
webcam's
celebration?
worse on this laptop.
I don't think it's a webcam because when you posted the video, like the what you say, like a short
That's
video.
on my phone.
No. What I'm saying when you
I record videos on my phone. I stream on my laptop.
I see what you did.
Webcam's a bit worse on that one. What's
Well, buy
Pies?
a webcam.
Oh, Newcastle.
I sent them
are
already.
looking
It's in Miami.
Oh yeah, blessed for that as well. Newcastle are looking at moves to Conor Gallagher, Loftus-Cheek, and Hakim Ziyech. Potter would be reluctant to lose Gallagher and Loftus-Cheek due to injury problems, but Ziyech would be allowed to leave.
Cap.
Let him
Not just
let all
performance
three of them
yesterday.
go.
Cap.
They should take Cheeks as well, man.
That's cap. Not his performance
Cheeks?
yesterday. Cap.
They should take Gallagher.
What are you talking about, Cat? Ziyech is not good enough to play at Chelsea Football Club.
That's a fact.
Listen, with Ziyech, he'll be better somewhere else.
Yeah,
man.
What's
But-
going on, Jester? I'll come for you, Jester.
You can come.
Ziyech will fit exactly the way Newcastle
anywhere
playing.
near me.
I actually
So
said
you
a
can
couple of
talk that
streams
shit.
ago. Ziyech will fit like a glove in that Newcastle.
And then he's gonna shush you every time he scores.
I mean, I'm not saying he's not. Do you understand the difference? Criticizing play he shit versus he doesn't fit the way we play. Do you understand? Or you don't have enough protein in your brain.
No, I'm
eat some beans, man. Get some protein.
I got some protein, man.
Protein's not allowed.
Yeah, he said he was going to come for me. Sure, you have plenty of protein.
Potter and Chelsea have a big plans for Levi Colwill. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't believe anything these freaking journalists say anymore.
Exactly.
If y'all are quoting Matt Law in 2023. I don't know what's wrong with you.
You don't believe my law, Jester?
Levi Colwill.
Matt Law has not got anything right yet.
He's in line for a new contract. 8-year deals pending, I think.
For who?
Jeez, 8 years.
Colwill.
Colwill? Yeah.
No, I don't think they'll give him.
I
an 8-year
rate
deal.
Colwill. I rate Colwill as a defender.
I don't think they'll give him an 8-year
rate
deal
him.
because he got for free.
You do know the FFP is changing, right?
Yeah.
It's going to be based on the salary. And so if you sign players to a little higher than they normally make to a longer deal, then that actually is good on your books because you have them locked in for a long time. And if they want to go renegotiate a contract, well, you've got 8 years locked in. What do you want to do? You know, you better really outperform your contract like big time. And then it's the choice for the club. Either we sell and make a whole bunch of money off of you, or, you know, if you're good enough, we keep you and renegotiate. But it's an excellent strategy. I mean, Mudryk got an 8.5-year deal. 8.5 years.
I think these contracts should have much more bonuses.
They're looking at the wages now.
Yeah, they're going to go to the wages. That'd be like, can't be.
That's how Barcelona became broke. Barcelona became broke because of the wages, not even the transfers. All the wages, like.
The wages actually, if you look at it, cost you more a year than transfers because they amortized the transfer fee throughout and they added on top of their wages. So Mudryk probably cost us less than, he'll probably cost us about 17 million a year with his amortized transfer fee on top of what he makes. That's not bad.
Need your foot, bro. What? I'm sorry, but who are these
Bayern are
people,
broke,
bro?
man. They don't have money.
I
man.
don't know who this source is, but I believe it.
I think
Get him out. Get him out.
they'll ask for a
fair
loan.
play, Brian. Let's go.
They don't have money. They'll ask for a loan. I think it'll be a loan.
They don't need money. They don't need money. They just need a one-way easy
Quick
jet
one.
ticket.
How long's Kairos left?
I can't
2
lie, but I
years
was
at the
waiting.
end of the season.
2
I was
years
waiting
into
for
the
him.
season.
His list has a count. I bet you have a countdown.
Bro, you ain't ready for that farewell stream, man. I have plans. You think Johnny does mudding streams? You will see mudding streams. You will see mudding streams.
I can't lie, I was waiting for him.
No, I would suspect that neither Ziyech, Pulisic, or Havertz will be here next year.
Cap.
I think they're all three of them will be
No,
gone.
I see Havertz here for another season too.
Yeah, I think Havertz.
Yeah, I see Havertz will stay for
Yeah,
So that means you have to
times like
re-sign
this.
him. because
We
he's
need
not
to-
going to have that much left.
We need to
on their
play space in the
contract.
squad.
When is
This
his contract
January.
is over?
Let's
2
look
years.
this up.
Years.
2 years at the end of the season.
Yeah,
stayed
so I
because
don't think
I
he's
feel
going
like
anywhere.
there's more talent
2
around him
years,
this time,
you
so this is
have
his
to-
last push. This is his last
Best
push.
chance to get the maximum profit.
Yeah. For that
Because
as
if he
well.
has 1 year
he's gonna
left, it's going to
Modric-
be. I'm not going
Go
to.
on,
I'm not
sorry.
going to resign.
Go
I'm
ahead.
going
Go
free.
ahead.
You don't want that going on. You want to
Mhm.
get him out year 2 with 2 years
Best,
left.
best chance to do
You guys
it.
know we need to clear space for new signings. Actually,
I will be there
apparently
no matter what.
we need to unregister some players.
Yeah,
don't
but
think he's
I've got some sources. I've got some links. Apparently, they're gonna offer Ziyech a
Here
new
comes the
5-year contract.
ITK.
Man, I heard they're gonna offer Ziyech a new 5-year contract with
They're gonna offer who?
Did those sources kind of sprayed on your face when you heard them?
Bro, 100%, bro.
He heard
Okay,
it.
my mouth
squirted,
and
more
everything.
like a squirt on your face?
Yeah,
Like a
bro. I opened
squirting
my mouth and
sensation?
everything, bro.
Are you sure it wasn't Ziyech that actually squirted on the information on your face?
Maybe, man. Maybe he told me. Like,
You and Matt need to meet each other.
No,
You and
ignore Matt, bro. Ignore Matt.
No.
I'm
You
not involved
exactly
with
Matt. Only just
I'm
a different
not
version.
involved with that. I'm not involved with that. No. That's not me, bro.
Well, what's wrong with Matt and his Kepa situation? That's his cousin.
No. Kepa's no.
We're gonna have a new goalkeeper next year, so don't worry about it.
But who though? Who
no.
just started?
That's what I'm saying. Who
Who is the next
There's no
Allison?
links right now.
Here
Who
comes
is the next
ITK.
Allison?
We've got 2 ITKs.
There is no links right now.
I say we go
But-
to Stegen or some shit, bro. Fuck it.
Well, it's
Nah,
possible.
man.
They have to
Bro,
move
it's
200
legal,
million
bro.
of salary
It's
off their
legal.
books. So it's possible.
That's a
They got to
I
move
heard
200 million in salaries.
I heard Slanina is doing well in youth.
No, I
He
think
just
he
had
only
a-
played
I
one
think
game.
he's played
Just
one
one
game,
game.
one-
He's
one
just
game.
one game, one clean
One
sheet.
clean
That's
sheet.
it. That's
Oh
good.
wow! So Bidiashvili all of a sudden, great, one game and he's great. Like, oh my god! But Slanina, one game. Let's see. Yeah.
No,
let's
no,
see.
You know, under
different
21s
leagues, different
and
leagues.
under 21s,
Different
innit? Under
leagues.
21s.
Hmm.
Context.
We're top of the table, though, isn't it? Top of the table on the 21.
You know,
I think a youth doing better than a number one team. So
Yeah, man.
I don't want to hear, man.
So less pressure.
So,
I don't
yeah,
think
I don't know.
We do need to sort this goalkeeper situation out. We can't have chopping and changing into the next season and next season.
There won't be chopping and changing. Kepa's the number one.
Yeah, exactly.
Mendy's not going to start.
Kepa's our number one keeper now, yeah?
Yeah,
Until he
he
gets
is.
injured.
because
this
Mendy
season,
couldn't
yeah.
kick a ball. Sorry,
Yeah.
he can't kick a ball, so he's out.
What,
I know
Kepa?
we need
Mendy,
Johnny.
Mendy.
No,
bro.
Mendy. He can't
Mendy.
kick a ball.
Mendy's gonna be out till next month anyway, so
It doesn't matter. He won't start
He
over
won't
Kepa.
start. You've got no cup games
What
now,
I'm saying.
so he ain't got no game time.
Yeah, but if Kepa gets injured, that's Lanine already. He could come in and start playing games. I'm sure Kepa's going to get injured in the next couple of days. This is Chelsea. He's been injured already twice the last 2 years. So
That's
I won't
for
be shocked.
speculation.
Why?
Kepa
is
let's,
healthy, that's what it is.
let's not put jinxes on the players that are fit right now. Let's
No,
not
we're
do
signing
that.
players and they're getting injured. We're signing players getting red cards and injuries. Like,
yeah, big news as well. Wesley Fofana is back. He's back training.
Lewis, can
Yeah.
you remove
we
the
can't rush
what's
for
the
finals.
name
We
from
can't
Build
shit.
the Excel the thing that so I can put him in timeout?
Who?
Who?
well,
Well,
Do-
Duoscope. No, why are we gonna take Duoscope's mod?
yeah, so I can
Quick one as well. Can we
yeah.
keep João Felix then? Is he
João
allowed
Felix.
to stay?
I would.
Or-
Yeah, they're already looking at signing João Felix this summer
Big
on a
baller.
permanent.
we have to
Imagine this
wait. We
top
have to
three.
wait
Imagine
on
this
Paul.
top three against Dortmund. Ziyech, Felix, Mudryk.
Why would you look
That's
again?
sauce. That's
why
sauce,
are
Justice.
you
That's sauce. Justice, agree with me. It's sauce.
It could happen actually. If Sterling is not fit, then it will be that front three. Actually, I could see. Actually, be front
Look.
four with Havertz. It will be Havertz, Felix, Mudryk, and Ziyech. I can see that.
No,
Ziyech playing
it
balls in
won't.
behind him for
No,
Mudryk
it's
to
not
run
happening.
onto.
If Felix and Mudryk are fit, they will start over Ziyech.
No.
Ziyech is on the
Yeah, they
right.
all start together. Mount is not starting in that formation.
Yeah.
Massive
It's
Mount.
not-
Mount
Oh
will
my God.
start.
If I see Mount
Yeah,
start
then
another
you
game in
not
their attack.
watched us?
If I see Mount start another game in their attack, Lord have mercy, man.
Who's been worse, Mount or Havertz?
I second
More-
that, bro.
I think Mount
It doesn't matter who's been worse.
Oh,
He plays.
Dumber, man.
So why get bothered over it? He plays. Doesn't matter if he's bad or not. He
As
plays.
dumb as you thought. So.
That's a problem,
Yeah.
Justice. That's a problem.
It might be a problem, but it is what it is. You can run away from facts.
I
The
can't lie.
facts
This
are
boy,
Mason Mount starts the majority of the games. So if you're saying, well, he won't start, then you're just trying to convince yourself of that. It just does.
Yeah, well, we should start doing
But I
what
feel-
Man United done to Rashford. We should start putting Mount on the bench and let him slowly come back, wherever, a year from now, whatever. But this season ain't his season. Like, it happens to look at Rashford. It wasn't his season last season, and look at him now.
he's a good squad player, but not as a starter.
Yeah, and the
Well-
way we players, I think when Kunku is coming next season, we're gonna keep João Felix. We already have Mudryk. Sterling is not going anywhere. I think Mount has to adapt. He has to start playing deeper in a
Mount is the
4-3-3.
number 8 and only. That's it. He cannot
Yeah,
play anywhere
that's-
else apart from the number 8. Number
Well,
8
I
or the
think we're
bench.
gonna
I
play
don't
with
think
two
he can
sixes
play
and a
number
10.
8, even number 8 this season.
No,
He's been
We're
struggling.
gonna play two sixes with a
struggling.
10. So
he's struggling at
That's-
8. Struggle everywhere.
He's struggling this season. So
because he's not as good as the hype. Mount gets his numbers based on the minutes he plays. So
Yeah.
his minutes to do something to have a goal contribution is one of the highest on the team per goal contribution. So he does. The only way he picks up those numbers is the amount of minutes he actually plays.
The
If he
law
played,
of- Sorry.
if he plays the same minutes as Pulisic, let's say, he will have less goal contributions than Pulisic, just for the fact that Pulisic does more. His goal contributions are more per minute.
Yeah,
So-
law of large numbers.
Yep. He's just he's not struggling. He just is what he is. He's got no pace. He's not strong. And when try hard goes
No, I
wrong,
think he's strong. I think he's strong.
No,
He's not
he's
No,
not.
he's not a beast. Like, he's
don't
strong
think
for
he's
his
strong?
size. Cool.
He's not winning the majority of duels in general.
That's
not
because he's a
strong.
pussy, though. That's not because he's not strong.
No, it's 'cause maybe a bit of
No,
both. Maybe a bit
you
of
met a
both.
lot of strong pussies before, because most strong people aren't pussies.
Man,
I'm
you don't
just
see that
saying.
transformation from 2019 to now, man. The guy looks whammed. Moving like Lewis.
You can lift all the weights you want, but don't mean anything.
You need
That's
to know how
just,
to use your body, man.
And
It is what
the
it
worst
is.
thing now as well is when he receives the ball deep and in on half, he does this stupid. He's trying to protect the ball instead of releasing it quickly, and he loses it every single time.
How are you trying to hold up the ball when you can't hold it up?
Yeah, like why? And look at the
Facts,
position.
bro.
Like, what are you doing? It's just hella
You're watching
overthinking.
Drogba
That's just-
videos, man.
But in our
The
own
best
half,
attacking midfielders or the best midfielders, they already know what they're going to do when they receive the ball.
yeah,
Mount doesn't.
Facts.
He's making it up.
you need to go back to the academy, learn a bit more fundamentals. I think
You need to go to Liverpool.
Bro, I'll let Liverpool or Arsenal take
Hey,
it.
we're going
I
up
want
there.
the Reds.
Leave him there. Leave
they're
him
getting
there.
new money, innit? They're getting new money. They're getting new Arab money. I think, yeah.
You need to go to
Well,
Liverpool.
Qatar.
Yeah.
We already have one of the best English midfielders there is in Chukwuemeka.
Facts, bro.
Other than him and
Gallagher.
Bellingham, you can have the rest of them.
Don't forget Gallagher.
Gallagher ain't shit.
I think Gallagher's gonna rip that Liverpool midfield apart, bro. With his
No.
energy.
Why do you rate Gallagher, bro?
No, I'm just saying, bro. Like against Liverpool, they're a bunch of old men. He's gonna run around them, and they're gonna get
It's like,
tired.
I don't care about the Liverpool game. I care about the Dortmund game. Dortmund's here compared to Liverpool's here. I haven't met one Liverpool fan that told me they're going to beat us. They're all telling me, no, I think we're going to lose. I don't think we'll draw at best. I'm like, you're at Anfield.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. That's why I see Dortmund as the test.
Yeah,
and you
but
just
most
mentioned
Chelsea
Jude
fans
Bellingham.
Yeah, but Dortmund is crap.
Yeah, they're
Nah,
sick.
come on.
They would be in the relegation zone in the Premier League.
They're
They're
sick
sick.
in the league, right?
Horrible.
What?
Gee,
Yeah, they're
6.
That is crazy.
Yeah, they're not good.
Check that, bro. What? Thought they done so well in the group stage, man. The Bellingham scored in the game and all that.
They've won like
Hey,
one out of their last
That's
four.
why that tournament
need
games
this.
are different than the league games. You can just get hot or get, the other team you're playing is in a slump or something, and you get through. It's different. That's why Tuchel was so successful in cup competitions and struggled in the league.
Who may be going first? Are we going to Dortmund first or
Hey, Andrew.
to the bridge?
Dortmund first.
What's happening, Andrew?
I gotta bounce, folks. I gotta get ready for work. Y'all have a great day.
Justers, take care. It's always good to
Take it
see
easy,
you.
man.
Hey, Andrew, pull up, Andrew.
Yo,
Hey,
tripping.
Andrew, you
Pull
can
up.
come in now. You can
Yeah,
come
Andrew,
in now,
pull up.
Pulled out, bro.
Well, your uncle
Pull up.
wants to let him in.
No, Andrew.
What else
I'll tell you,
everyone's
Bella,
saying? Cocaine
Bella,
Gallagher
Bella.
wasn't too bad yesterday. Yeah, Gallagher was decent.
Yeah,
See
he
what
goes
I'm
to
saying?
It was,
cocaine.
it was like
Game a little
Kante.
bit.
It's like Kante was everywhere. I'm not saying the aspect of Kante of being
You sounded
everywhere.
like Tuchel there.
We
He
just
was-
need to find a
I
way
saw
to
him
put
once
Lukaku
running
in
the
this
wing.
team.
I saw Gallagher running the wing. I was like, what is this guy doing? Yeah.
How are we going to fit Lukaku in this team? Though?
Who's popped in?
Lukaku.
Josh.
Josh.
Yeah. we have
Fuck
to find a
Andrew.
way to
Fuck
put
Andrew, the
Lukaku
bad
in.
guys here, baby.
What are you telling me, Josh? We all good.
What's up, guys?
Oh, good, bro.
We're all good. We're all good. What are you saying on the win yesterday? Brilliant performance, iffy performance, or what? What are you saying?
It's a 3-point performance. That's all I care about right now. We're not in any position to be worried about performances. Did we get the 3 points? Yes or no? Like, let's move on. We're in a hole right now. We're digging our way out. I don't care how we play. Just give me my 3 points. But we'll worry about performances when we've actually got a full fit squad and we've got
Andrew,
new
come in.
signings in the door. I'll worry about performance then, but I'm happy with the 3 points. We'll take it.
One small step for the Chelsea. One
Maybe
small
yeah.
step for the Chelsea.
Yeah. It's really not worth harping on. So, I thought for the most part yesterday, everybody played pretty strong. There's one or two guys you could probably pick on if you wanted to, but we're just not at that point yet. So it's like, let's just get our 3 points and, we'll worry about the rest of it later. But it's good to get a win. You could see some relief on the guys' faces after the game. Maybe it'll give them a little bit of a push to finish out the season strong. So,
Yo, Josh, why do you call yourself baddie?
What's that?
Why is it baddie today for Badishali?
Yeah. Well, I actually had that yesterday. I just forgot to change it, but he was fantastic, man. I don't know. There's not really another word you could say for him. He was awesome.
The number 4 legacy. Lewis will know about the number 4. The number 4 is in the number.
Very well.
Yeah, 80 tons start after David Luiz, bro.
David Luiz, Makelele. Nah.
I thought Williams 22 couldn't get tarnished anymore, and then Ziyech.
Hey man, Ziyech was very good yesterday.
Yes, Josh. Yes, Josh.
He was. You gotta give him his due. Like he's an inconsistent player. We all know that.
No, he's not.
No, I think it's fair to say
this is why we can't.
Yeah, I think it's fair to say he needs to be more consistent. But what he does offer is a deadly ball, and he put a couple of them on a plate yesterday. And I thought his overall game was really good yesterday too. Like, but it's just one of those things you got to deal with when you're talking about Ziyech. Sometimes you're gonna get a banger like that. I mean, he did that shit he did on the end line that shit was criminal. That shit was criminal. They should have yanked that dude off right there that he did that to. That was embarrassing. But I thought his overall game was pretty good. His passing was fantastic. I mean, if he does that more consistently, I'm all fine with him playing there right now, especially as we add more talent to that front three when Felix is back, Mudryk now. Like you can keep Havertz up there, I guess, for right now, but like as those guys get into the team, his passing ability might become an important piece.
But you cannot have more than.
Just imagine the passing ability.
Are you going to put him in the midfield?
What do you mean, though?
Listen. I mean, you could tuck him in behind the attackers and let him kind of roll balls into them as they make. I mean, some of the good thing now is like a couple of the guys we brought in, like Mudryk, actually has 1v1 ability, which we don't have now. Felix actually looks like he can go past a guy with the ball. We don't have that right now. So like those are attributes that if you couple those with a guy who can pass. Sorry, go ahead.
He's passing to bums. That's what you're basically saying. He's passing to bums.
Yeah. Well, I'm saying like if you couple his skill set in with those guys who are able to get themselves open and into space, it may become a benefit at that point. Right now, he's kind of just spamming balls into bumps.
For me, he's one trick pony, which is it's only one thing he can do. He does,
but it works, Alex. Whether it's one trick pony or not, it works. It's just that I haven't.
Yeah, if your circus is one trick thing, you're not the. If you work in the circus, are you watching just one thing all the time?
No, but that's not. If if a player's got one trick, let's quote it, whatever, one trick, but the players can't stop it, then why are we complaining?
Yeah, because there's more to the game. Just pass it.
Yeah, but it's not. But we're not talking about 2 yards pass here, Alex. We're talking about amazing crosses that create big chances.
How many amazing shots comes to the game in the game? How many amazing cross passes?
I think yesterday he put in about probably 3. And that's no. 1 second. Let me answer the question. So that's 3 crosses into the box where players can finish, and let's not forget about the crosses that he put in behind for Gallagher when he ran into the 18-yard box, and passes also into Chalobah. Like these are key passes that break defense. Just because it's one trick or not, they couldn't get a kill. You could stop him. And imagine in Anfield, where it's a bigger pitch and you've got someone with the pace of Mudryk, it's going to cause them problems.
In reality, here's the thing. In reality, the game is not only about what you can do. It's about what you can be in what position. And he's not covering anything else beside that thing that he does.
Yeah. Alex, I totally get what you're saying. I think I'm saying more in the current team. I'm not talking about next year when Nkuku's here and all this. I'm talking about right now. If his skill set mixed with the guys that we brought in, it's a nice skill set to have with that. It blends well with what they do, is what I'm saying. Like right now, I get it. It's one trick. We don't really have anything else going on up top. Like it's basically just Havertz trying to get headers in the box and nobody else is around them. But when you add Mudryk into the team, when Felix comes back from suspension, like when those guys are back in the team, Ziyech can offer you maybe a little bit, something that our other wingers don't really have like right now. I'm not saying he's a long-term answer or anything like that. I do agree with you. He has like maybe one. I'd say 2. I do think he's a really good dribbler. He's not like a blow-by-you dribbler, but he does have great feet. It's a skill set that in that team I think gives you something from a creation standpoint.
If he stays on the bench, I don't actually have a problem with it.
Okay.
He's the guy that you need if you conceded the goal, you chase in the game, you throw everything at it. Ziyech is your answer.
Like against Nottingham Forest, where Aubameyang missed a chance.
I mean, I think he'll start. I think he'll start the next game. I
don't know. It could be.
That's what I'm saying. Imagine the big pitch with Mudryk in behind.
Yeah, you play 4-3-3
I don't think Mudryk will start.
Look, we didn't do that when Timo Werner was there.
We're going to find out this week anyway. We're finding out next week.
No. I'm saying, didn't we have already fast forwards in the beginning?
No, yeah, but someone with a brain. No, we didn't. Not was someone that was fast and had a brain. Werner didn't have a brain.
Alex, I think too. I think too. He offers you like I thought his corners were really good yesterday, and we don't really have a great corner taker. Like Mount's atrocious at them.
Exactly. I'll give you that.
Gallagher's inconsistent at them, but Ziyech, I mean, he put a couple corners yesterday that were like, as dangerous as they get. If you're a defense, so I get it. I totally get what you're saying. We've all I have my issues with him as well, but like. I think if you give him a little confidence by playing him, you surround him with like guys who have different skill sets, and maybe he offers you, 1 or 2, maybe if he's even responsible for one goal in a game, it's a benefit to have him out there. So I get it. But right now where we're at, it's really hard to like be choosy on who we play in attack. Otherwise, you're going to be watching Mount and Gallagher as wingers, and I don't think anyone wants to see that. Gallagher also fantastic yesterday, but playing in a more natural position.
Yeah, Scott is here to spit the knowledge about Ziyech. Talk to me, Scott. Talk to me.
What about him?
Yeah, I'd pump the brakes on that, man.
Hold on a second. You think I was negative against about a game yesterday? I'll present you Scott.
I didn't watch the game
at all.
Highlights? I did not watch the fucking game. I was out with my family in Manchester. Bro, I kept tracking the score, and that was about it.
I'm glad we won, but the performance wasn't good.
I was from what I heard, the performance wasn't great. But from what I heard, though, there was a couple of guys that performed, like Gallagher and Badiashile, especially, and then a few others. And then there were a couple of players that.
And who else, Scott? Who else did you hear, Scott?
Sure, man.
Who else, Scott? Tell me, I want to hear it.
No, but then there were a couple of players that didn't perform again.
Sure.
Speaking of which, has anyone seen the like average positions from the game?
Yeah.
Bro,
playing up front.
Yeah, he was like striker at some point.
It was either Victor or C1 that sent that in the group chat, bro. This guy's thick. This guy's the dumbest motherfucker I've ever seen. He's playing as a left centre mid and somehow positioned himself as a striker.
Yeah, Mount was shocking.
And I
understand, by the way. Now I completely understand like what Stephanie was saying on like the last stream, where it's like Jorginho has his faults, but there are so many times where he would be helped so much if the guy that was in midfield with him just played where he's meant to play.
Yeah, got a little closer to him, maybe.
What is
Hey, it's not hilarious, though. You know what's hilarious now is that
Mount is usually the furthest forward out of all of our players.
Right. Well, you know what's funny is Mudryk is on 150K a week, so this fucking bum is definitely leaving, or he's going to be making less than that. So I don't think like Mudryk is coming in on an 8.5-year deal at 150K a week, and Mount has the fucking balls to be asking for like anything more than 100K a week is just insane. That if anything, that's like a nail in the coffin as far as like what someone's making per week goes, because I can't see Mount anywhere near even what Mudryk is at.
I will say on go ahead, whoever that was.
Sorry, Scott. I was just wondering what he's doing. Go on.
I was just gonna say on the Mudryk thing, I am excited, to be fair. Like he's a type of attacker we don't have. It's consistently willing to take players on and like willing to go at them, make them uncomfortable. We don't have that consistently. Like, the only person we've got that can do that is Pulisic, and he doesn't do it anywhere near consistently and as enough as he should. So I'm excited to see how he's going to perform. I think overall the deal is good as well.
I actually watched his compilation more and compared them to, and I'm about to get shot over here by comparing those two, but I will try.
Go on.
I think by compilation, because I don't watch the other games, the other guys, two guys
No one does.
But as a compilation for me, the Ukrainian kid is better compilation than Liao. He's a better passer.
Wow.
Listen.
For me, no. Hold on a second. For me, he's a better passer. Liao is a better one-on-one power player. He's more team player than Liao. Does that make sense? That's the thing that
yeah. He's like a playmaker.
I get your point.
You get my point? Like, as a compilation, for me, he's a better team player than Liao. Liao, for me, is individual talent. You see what I'm saying? Like, I don't know how to explain it.
I think we've seen Liao in a couple, like when we played Milan.
I mean,
season.
what he did to James and the other guy in the same. It's like I'm saying, I'm not comparing that like individual talent. I'm saying as a team for the team. I think the guy is more team player than Liao. Yeah. That's probably what I was want to say.
I think he's more.
Liao is serious, man. Liao is serious.
It's like
look, I'm not saying Liao was not. First of all, I'm not talking about the technical abilities and that. I'm saying as a team player,
they're
Ukrainian
two different
kid.
types of wingers.
Yeah, but two different times. Leao is more like Grealish, but better. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I was going to say, if you want to like a slightly, if you want a
the
slightly better comparison, I'd say Leao is more like Salah, like whereas I'd say Leao, like again, this is going. I'm not saying they're as good as these players, but for example, I would say that with what Alex is trying to say, that you this debate that you're trying to have is similar to like the Salah and Hazard debate. It's like Salah is a better goal scorer, like, but like as an all round game, you think that Hazard is better. Whereas like Leao is definitely the better goal scorer. But as an all-round player, like with like passing and everything else, you prefer Mudryk, or he works better in the team.
Based on the compilation, I don't have time to watch this kids play week in, week out. But I'm saying, he's more team player. He's more team player. That's what I got out of compilation. Because if you watch compilation based on Leao, it's more about how he beats the player and scores.
Yeah.
If you watch compilation of this, whatever, what's the name? Mudryk. Yeah, I was trying to give him a name and I forgot those the band boys in the 90s. What was the band boys in the 90s? That looked like him. 90s Beatles.
I don't know, man. I'm sorry.
Exactly. Just don't say Beatles in 90s, man. Beatles in 60s, man. What's his name? That anyway. Beatles is 90s. That threw shit out of them. What I'm trying to say is this Ukrainian kid is more team player than Leao. When you look at the compilations, his compilation is including the pass and the run and adjust and the pass and scores the goal. Leao is more about a beat the player and score the goals.
Compare him with Kvisha. I think that's the player that you want to compare him with. Kvisha has more dribbles. He dribble more, but he dribbles, but he's more like he likes to use his space. He's like Gareth Bale.
Ooh,
what I like about him is his physicality. Like he's a big winger. Like not big in the sense of like tall, but like if you watch how he plays really physical. He's strong. Like we don't have all of our wingers are tiny and they go down like fucking you blow on them, they go down. Like he actually, if you watch some of his runs, like he'll take a bump from a defender, he'll go by him. He's got the power. He's strong on the ball. He's I just like the way he's built. It's a different build than the kind of wingers that we have in our team now. So
you know who you remind me of, Josh? You remind me of a right-footed Damien Duff.
Yeah. I like he uses both feet too. There's some nice goal compilations of him scoring with both feet.
He's like
I mean, we'll see. I think his play style fits the Premier League really well. Like maybe in the past, this style of player wouldn't have fit the league as well. But the way the league has changed over the last few years, a guy with his sort of skill set can really do damage in this league. I mean, look at, even if it's getting cards and fouls on guys. Look, Felix drew like 3 yellow cards in 50 minutes by himself. Like guys like that who are physical and who will kind of like like bring on the physicality. Like, come on, defender. Like, give me it. I'll take a hit here. You know, those kind of guys. He reminds me of that. We'll see how. I think it's a huge, massive upgrade on what we have. I'll put it that way. But it'll be exciting to see him in the team for sure.
He's a bigger Martinelli. He's like if you put, you know how Martinelli, he's like relentless. He's like a dog. Just want to attack. That's all he want to do. Just go out the fullback.
To be fair, he's faster than Leao too. That's another thing. He's faster than Leao.
You know what? I wouldn't say he's faster than Leao. I think he looks quicker because he's a bit shorter. His legs are a bit more snappier.
Yeah.
Leao's a bit longer.
Okay,
I think they're just about fast.
Statistically, he's faster. I mean, he's clocked as the fastest. Yeah, clocked as the fastest attacker in the Champions League this season. 35 kilometers per hour. I don't know what's in miles per hour.
I think as well, like the deal is actually decent as well. Like at the time, it seemed a bit mad. Like before all of the
apparently when it came out, we even actually paid less than the first payment than people were saying it. People were saying that we paid this 62 million we paid for him at the first payment. Yeah. We actually paid 40 something mil for his first payment.
Yeah, because I think as well, like according to the reports
Arsenal
that came
can
out,
hold that.
I say according to reports that came out, most of the like add-ons or most of the installments, the extra stuff, is for like if we win the Champions League or the league, like it's for stuff where we want to get to anyway, but it's not going to be we're going to have to pay this in like a year. It's like it's stuff that is achievable and we want to get to, but it's going to take a while for us to get there. Or when I say a while, like maybe like a couple of seasons, say for example.
Yeah.
And we've got time to like get that money back in through other revenue streams. So it's like it's a decent, offer.
It's
like,
a decent deal, especially for 8 years.
Deal, all things considered.
8 years, exactly. I'm in favor for these 8 years.
8.5.
They're locked down.
Yeah.
What I like now, that we have now is that we have a variety of attacking players. Players in tight spaces can use, and players who can use the width outside to get running behind.
I'm just happy that we. Go ahead, Alex. Go ahead.
Thank you. I just don't want this chopping and changing. What I want is a starting 11 week in, week out, no changing. Because all this chopping and changing, we're all gonna be like, okay, why did he do this week? I just want to see one starting.
It's a false hope to say that. Like, there's no
I don't think we can afford to do that right now. I think when everyone's back fit, then yeah, that's fair. But like right now,
that's what I mean. So yeah. For next season, I want to see one strong starting 11 week in, week out. That's our team, and then the other players are subs, or they have to earn their position to overtake the other players.
Did you actually know what bonuses Arsenal included into the bonuses?
I don't know what their actual. I
know because it came out.
What I know is that can I just say all the Arsenal fans complaining? I found this out last night. You know the difference in terms of what they offered and what we offered was 10 million euros.
Yeah. And as a final overall fee.
Yeah, as a final overall fee. And these men are complaining, they spent too much. Bro, you would have spent the same amount, like 10 million less. Like, shut up, man. Stop being bitter.
At the end, it will be a 10 million pounds if he hits all those
if he
bonuses.
hits all the bonuses.
The fact the bonuses that Chelsea applied versus Arsenal, it's like very laughable. They said that the bonuses that he can get from Arsenal, if he's a Ballon d'Or winner.
Oh, they're doing that old chestnut.
Yes, it was yesterday.
That old Martial chestnut, you know.
It was a Ballon d'Or. It was a Championship League and the Premier League, but only Premier League next season, not the current one if we're winning. Wow. Do you see how mad it is? And they upset that Shakhtar turned them down. Like, if I said it from the beginning, this place is not gonna ask for any less than what it is. This guy Akhmetov, he's actually Abramovich's friend. I wouldn't be surprised in the next 2-3 weeks that it will come out to report that Abramovich had something to do with this kid transfer fee in the background. I swear it will happen in a couple of months or weeks or months. You will see the report when it will say that what's his name? That Shakhtar's owner will say something like, "Oh, Abramovich had something to do with that deal," because there's no way. We're two friends, by the way. But Ballon d'Or, come on, man.
I'm just looking forward to how he performs because I'm not expecting like massive things. It's just basically the same kind of thoughts I had about.
They offered him 440K a salary for 5 years.
Yeah. What?
They offered him 40K salary for 5 years. They said they cannot do it.
What is he, an academy player, bro?
No wonder he's so pissed.
No, because Arsenal have an issue. They're negotiating. Yeah.
What?
Negotiating what?
I don't know.
Oh, he just disappeared.
Cool. But yeah, no, like I'm just excited to see how it is because it's as someone mentioned earlier, it's another option. Like it's something slightly different, and like just excited to see what he can do. Like again, it's a similar thing I had with Felix. Like, I'm not expecting him to become and be the savior, but I'm expecting him to contribute in some way. Like I'm expecting positive things, and it means at least we have a winger we can play on the left side now. Considering all like the only other guys we've got to play on the left are both kind of 8/10s, and one I don't really want playing on the left, and the other one I don't want playing full stop.
This is what Galip thinks how Potter wants to play. Potter likes wingers that runs behind the defensive line and midfielders that can find that space, pinpoint into the space, into the run. And he likes to what's the name? He likes the forwards that can start attack from with the back to the goal. That's why he likes Nkuku. That's why he picked. We picked
Why is he playing
Nkuku.
Kai up top all the time then?
Because there's no Nkuku.
Yeah.
So we don't play that ball right now in the first place. Based on our signings, that's what he thinks that we're gonna play. I guess he doesn't think Sky is there.
What I will say with Kai, and I saw someone else on Twitter say this, and I kind of see it. I think he's crap at the end of the day. I don't think he's good enough, but he's one of those guys I can see that if he has better players around him, I think he can contribute in an effective way. He'll never be a great player, but he can contribute in an effective way if you have better players around him. So I can kind of see.
Is this we're talking about? What player?
But I think here's the thing. I think everyone says about Havertz. I think the same thing with Mount.
I think he's a lost cause. Bro, I think he's a lost cause now. I genuinely think he's a lost cause.
Same thing with Havertz. I think
the thing is with Havertz though is I can see when Mount's not. The thing is with Havertz, we've had this conversation before. When Mount's not in the team and when he has players that can actually find him in the right areas, he can do effective things. Mount, bro, just is nothing. Like it's just nothing. When he's playing as a number 9. When he's hitting crosses out for a throw in,
the same with both, honestly,
or for a goal kick, or into Rose Ed, like
one gives you nice little half turns and defensive work rate. The other one will give you a little header every now and then. They both don't offer enough all round, and they rely heavily off their off the ball movement. So I understand it, but I think anybody would look better if you surround them with just much better players. It's more about what you bring.
Hey, if all our midfielders are fit, which part of the pecking order does Mount find himself in?
He's not starting.
What should he? What should he? Or what is he?
No. What is going to happen is he's going to start.
Yeah.
That's going to happen. Long story short.
When all midfielders are fit.
Yep, he's starting.
Yeah, no. Again, are you saying what should happen or what will happen? Because what will happen is his first name on the team sheet when it comes to like starting in the midfield. If we're playing a 4-3-3, for example. But if you're saying what should happen, bro, he's like. Genuinely on form right now, he's bottom or like second from bottom.
Honestly, even Gallagher is ahead of him. Right now.
I don't rate Gallagher. He's been more effective. Gallagher's been more effective this season.
Yeah, I would say so. I'd say if Mount actually played his position and just only controlled that left side centre mid, then you would be okay. But I feel like he's trying to do too much at the moment. I feel like he feels like every single time he's on the ball, he's got something to prove. He's lost the crowd and he's trying to grab everyone back in again and show I'm still this guy.
Yo, whose voice is
There we go.
There we go. Go on, Slim.
No, I feel like he just tried to prove himself again. Before he was playing a bit free flow and having fun, but now it's like every time the ball's on him, it feels like camera, lights, action, let's go. Like we've got to do something.
That's why
the passes he feels
why
like he
is
should
Mount
be in
an
the
issue
centre
at Chelsea? Have we
to answer this question, by the way, to answer this question shortly, we could do an entire hour and a half stream on just this.
Yeah.
Put that into perspective.
Please don't. What?
No, we're not going to. But I'm just. That's how big of an like. That's how big of an issue he is, or that's the number of problems he brings to this team. Is you could easily do an hour and a half stream just on the problems he brings to this team.
When you play a 4-3-3 and your other 8 goes all the way next to the striker. What discipline is that? Someone needs to literally pull his ears and say, "Listen, mate, you need to go back to your position." Oh man,
why is what's his name? Eva name is in the chat all the time.
Because people
apparently she's in London. So, isn't she from London?
She's coming back.
No, she's Spanish, no.
I know she's Spanish, but
she's married to probably an English person. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, it's nothing that deep. Everyone's just desperate to see her come back because
she's not gonna solve
anything
anything.
because they're simping a little bit.
The point of injury is not the doctor that run on the field. Those doctors are not the medical department is a big department. There are people.
Yeah, but it's the same doctors that treat them in the. What do you think that? You think that the different doctors in the training ground are the ones on the field?
No,
How many doctors do you think they are, man?
No,
there's a big medical. There is a big
bigger
medical
than 2 people running on a pitch. The medical department, you have the physio, you have people that look at the scans and so on. It's not just 2 people. That's not medical department.
I know it's not medical department, but do you think it's a different medical department that did in the
No,
back?
no,
There's-
it's part of it. No.
I
They are
wouldn't be
part of it.
surprised there's only one doctor in the whole Chelsea football squad. The rest of them.
Impossible.
What?
Yeah,
Impossible, Alex. Impossible.
What do you mean impossible?
I know this for
The
a
rest
fact.
of
that
them are
medical-
physios, and the rest of them are physios and nurse practitioners.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which
but
not
that's what-
doctor.
that's what- No, but that's what they're talking about. A medical team, like these causes to injuries, they are talking.
Yeah,
people
and I'm talking about the
criticizing their
doctor,
physios.
which is the same person that runs on the field.
No, he's a physio.
What?
People that run to the pitch are physios.
Yeah.
Okay, so why did hold on? Let me get this mother. Today she pissed me off. So why is Eva Rain on the field then if she's not a doctor?
Man, stop it.
I don't know what that girl does, bro. I don't know if she's a physio or what. I don't know what she is. Let me Google it real quick.
Oh, you weren't Chelsea fans then, were you?
I don't know if she's a doctor or a bloody physio.
She's a doctor. I can tell you she's a doctor.
What did you say, Scott?
I said, you say
You're
she's
not
a
gonna
doctor of
you're not gonna
physio?
get away out of this conversation, you weirdo.
I'm not getting away out with it. I'm not. I'm just saying. Yeah, she's
Eva
a medicine
Camero is a
specialist.
Just take your L.
sports medicine specialist who's best
She's
known for
a,
serving
she's a
as
doctor.
first
Okay,
team.
but the people right now that are currently work at Chelsea, the two that run onto the pitch, are physios.
What?
Yeah, they are physios.
They're
The
physios.
guy
Okay,
that
so
runs-
what's his name?
are they both or what?
They're physios,
Let's
Lewis.
move.
Yes.
Let's move.
Literally, you can search up their names.
Don't even
One of them
know
worked
how
at Reading
to
before.
Either debate, but fair enough. Fair enough. I just want effective doctors, if anything. Just give me effective doctors. What else did we go through? We did Kepa. We've gone
Right
through
back.
the fullbacks.
Apparently,
Right back.
yeah.
Chalobah, Chalobah was all right. Chalobah was all right.
Yeah, but we hear a name. What's this guy? What's this dumb guy? Dumb fries.
I hope we don't get him. I don't think we're going to get him anyway. So I shouldn't have to worry too much about that.
It doesn't fit. It doesn't fit the strategy now, right? We're going for young players, 21, 25, under. How old is it? It doesn't fit. It doesn't fit the mold.
About 25, 26, Dumfries. Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't fit.
So we going for Dumfries again?
We don't want him, man. He's a bum.
Well,
No, we ain't going
his
in for him.
beginning of the name says it all.
I can't believe I'm agreeing with that, but yeah, facts.
So we have to
Big facts.
trust Chalobah, isn't it? Until Rhys James comes back. But I don't think we're signing any right back this.
Fofana's back in training. That's nice.
Yeah.
Hey, do y'all see the problem that we have? Ian Matson is playing so well at Burnley. We pay
We're
$60
saying
million
that every
for Cucurella, and we got the young Lewis Hall and Ben Chilwell. That's like 4 left back.
I think
One spot.
they're getting promoted.
Were you ready to start Matson at Chelsea this season before you find out that he did well?
No, I wouldn't start it, but same thing with Lewis Hall. Same thing with Lewis Hall. So
Martin was good at Coventry, actually. He was very good at Coventry. That's what people wanted him to stay in the squad before we.
How impressed you are with what's his name? The whole game of
Lewis Hall?
Chukwuemeka yesterday.
Not very impressed. I was happy in moments. Not very. I think he lacks. There's something about him. He still look like a kid.
Yeah, because he's a kid.
He is a kid. So this is why you don't want those what's the name players to start 90 minutes for important games.
But
I want them to start now because we are in the shit and they can get experience. Next season, I don't want those kids to be starting.
No. I don't want Lewis Hall to be. No.
Alex,
I think
we're both
we'll
right, by the
sell
way.
him to Burnley, Ian Matson, because Burnley will get promoted and then they'll probably go for him. He's one of the key players, and then we can get good money.
I know Potter plays him at 8. I know, but
Alex, we were both right.
Okay.
Yeah, one of the two people that run on, one of them is a doctor, the other is a physio.
So which part of you were wrong then?
So we were both right.
Hold
You
on,
said he's a doctor.
Which one were you right then? Because you
Well,
said
I
those
said he was
both
a
are
physio.
physios.
I said they were physio.
Yeah.
So I'm
And I
right.
said
You're
one of
right,
them is a
Bella.
doctor.
So we're right.
So how are you right if you said two of them are physio?
Because I said
and I said,
We haven't gone back to this, have we?
no, you said they were both doctors. You said they were
no,
both
I
doctors.
said, I said you have one doctor in the whole Chelsea camp. How I can tell you that one of them is both of them are doctors? You dumb fuck.
Oh, who's in there? Yes, Andrew. What were you telling me, bro?
Andrew!
Can I just say this? This might sound strange. I want Chelsea to lose more if streams are going to be like this from now on. I've tried to. No, this is not directed at everyone. Just one person.
Just me.
No, not you. Not you.
It's me.
Mr. Ego.
Yeah,
Mr.
well,
Ego.
Andrew, that took me multiple times though.
I just heard some debating physios or doctors. Is this because we won yesterday, right? If we lost, we would be spending 4 hours critiquing everyone's performance yesterday. I don't know what's going on, but can I just ask if you could? I know you're joking when you say stuff about Ziyech, but can you just joke about supporting a good player instead, so we don't have to waste time?
He's a very good player. Thank you very much, Andrew.
You know what I mean?
He's a very good player. Thank you very much, Andrew. And yesterday he proved that.
Ziyech is the Cho of assists, man. He gets
assists
in one game every year, man. He is just.
Well, he had 3 assists in 3 years.
Yeah, 3. He's just.
Yeah, well, that's what happens when you've got about 3 appearances.
He's Cho.
Yes, Lewis. That's what happens when you've got about 3 appearances.
Lewis, can you send me that picture? I need something for my dartboard. Can you send me that?
Andrew, the Crystal Palace left back, Mitchell. Yeah, I was watching an interview. He said the hardest winger that he's ever faced is Ziyech, and Ziyech cooked him again yesterday. I don't know
because the guy
and everyone rated Mitchell, by the way. Everyone rates Mitchell, by the way. But now because Ziyech cooked him, no one knows.
Two things I want to say. My opinion of Mitchell has gone down very low of him.
Oh, really? Is it? What coincidence?
That says more about him than anyone else, really. He thinks Ziyech is the best winger he's ever faced. First of all, he's not a winger.
That's why he's on the bottom of the bottom.
Yeah,
of,
that's why you never see Mitchell really linked to anyone, do you? Man City, Liverpool, United, or us. So I wouldn't take that. I wouldn't take that for anything, really. If anyone rates Ziyech, that's good for you. But I would then look at your life choices. So,
can I tell you a fact, Andrew? Let me tell you a fact, yeah? Let me tell you a fact.
If it's about Ziyech, I'll have to double check it myself. So
no, I'll tell you a fact right now, yeah? If Ziyech played the same amount of games as Mount and Havertz has done, he would be known as Chelsea's best player this season.
Okay. Do you know what my response to that? If my auntie had wheels, she'd be a bike. You know what I mean?
And I will say if my grandma had the dick, she will be a grandpa.
Yeah, exactly. Do you know what I mean?
If your auntie had a dick, should be my uncle, man.
Facts, bro.
No, it's not facts. It's an opinion.
Your uncle.
Yeah, why do you guys all say facts all the time? Such an annoying patois.
Yeah.
Just fucking saying that.
Facts. We're not Doku, man.
What's up, Fatur? How you doing, man?
Good.
What's up, guys?
What's up, bro? Big up Artem saying Carney had a few good patterns of play, but I think he had a hard time figuring out how to get involved in the game. He will learn with time, though. Yeah, I thought he got the fundamentals right, but other than that, didn't have a lot of impact. But it wasn't a bad
I think that's to do with not having orthodox wide players.
Yeah.
Or the midfielder that's supposed to help him.
Well, but they also because not having an orthodox wide players, they encroach. They go more central. So there's less space.
He was driving off the ball though. He was looking for the ball all the time. No one passed to him.
Yeah, that's a theme, isn't it, of this team? So they don't spot the runs. Oh well, they don't spot the good enough runs.
Who's supposed to spot them?
Well, yeah.
Anybody actually.
Anybody.
Mount, Jorginho, Blunt Mount.
Blonde Mount.
Ziyech. Ziyech. You can spot him on the all the
Alex,
way.
Alex, you see the reports about Newcastle inquiring about Conor Gallagher, Hakim Ziyech, and Softest Cheeks.
Mm-hmm. Those are some suspicious brown things in those envelopes.
Brown envelopes? Brown envelopes?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'd be okay with letting one or two of those guys go. Oh, man.
That's got his brown envelopes. Did you
That's
draw
amazing.
a face on that?
Yeah.
You know, the guy was
my
begging to
God.
get on that kid's
That
stage.
guy looks suspiciously like Johnny.
You know, he was begging
Oh,
yesterday
no,
to go on that
wrong.
space.
You're wrong, Alex.
Yes, he was. He's like, "Yo,
Alex,
please let me on. Please
Yes,
let me on."
because
Dog
someone was
thirsty.
answering mouth.
But Alex, you're wrong. This one's not full of shit. So
You see, if I were you, I will literally put some suspicious brown things in the bag, and I will put his picture on it. Just download it, print it.
Alex, you got a shit in an envelope, dude. You got a shit in an envelope. What's going on?
Hey,
here?
I showed them this shit before on the stream. Real one. I had to change my.
Yeah.
Oh, did you really? You shit your pants on the stream?
Yeah, I had to
I
change
think
my
it's
daughter's
Pokudoku.
diaper, and the
Pokudoku
Pokudoku was stuck in shit. So I brought the dirty diaper on the stream, and I said, "Look, this is
Okay.
how much Pokudoku makes sense."
a
Real
golden
shit.
moment in this channel's history.
It was mad.
Can someone actually explain this bloody term, brown envelopes?
That was dog shit.
It
Why
just
you
means they're
just
getting
but
dry.
you understand it?
It's just
What
a
the fuck
dry-
is brown envelopes? You, Johnny, be like you and the brown envelopes. Long way from fucking Starbucks. Where's he getting this terminology from?
His
Ziyech.
brain.
No, Alex, you gotta explain to me what is brown envelopes.
It means
I
he's
don't
getting-
have time to go to the kindergarten
Brown
and,
envelope,
and give you ABD lessons, man.
money in an envelope to buy a journalist.
Are you literally downloading his picture to print it? Because you look like you're about to do it, Winter Surfer.
Sorry.
He's doing work over there.
I don't know what's happening. Sorry.
No, I said that you look at the screen like you're searching for Johnny's pictures so you can download the picture and put it on the brown
Oh
envelope.
no! I'll just put a Mr. Potato.
Remember when I
from,
put Jorginho's-
I'll just put Mr. Potato Head from Toy Story or something.
Yes.
Do you remember, Andrew,
man,
when I put
there's
Jorginho's
sprays
face
flying
on it?
around.
God.
Oh,
I
man.
put
What a
I put it
horrible
on the wall, and my wife was like, "Take it down. This face is creeping me out."
What a horrible image.
Someone was slandering man. Someone said to Todd Bowley in a space yesterday, "Don't give man a contract. Don't give him 300k a week." Johnny was begging, "Give me on."
No wonder he was asking to get on. Oh, they were saying all sorts of stuff. Don't buy Rice. Don't give him out a new contract.
No.
Keep Felix. Sell Havertz. All sorts.
Somebody, some with some
Only
gay
heard
shit. I
all
love
that.
you,
He put a
Todd
heart.
Bowley.
He put a heart when they say Felix. He put a heart when people say, "Oh,
Hey,
fan Felix."
Lewis, are we sure that was Bowley?
Or
I hope
his
so.
maid.
I hope
Or
a
his
lot of
maid.
very good points got brought up. A lot of
No,
great
somebody had it definitely to his account, so it doesn't
Sure.
matter if he's. So
Sure, but I
It
mean,
might be
these
him
guys
or an
don't handle
advisor
their
or something.
accounts.
Maybe someone running his Twitter.
Yeah, these guys don't handle their accounts.
well, he has a phone every
I
week he's
mean,
going.
unless it's Lamar Jackson, people are not handling their own accounts, right there, Andrew.
Yeah, right there.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
Bowley is the type of
Although
guy
I do believe
As-
Bowley and the board are checking social media. a lot
Yeah,
more.
he's
Sure.
a PR guy. Come on, look at
Yeah.
him. He loves the attention. I think it's probably him. I'm not.
That's what I said. He's a Paris Hilton of the.
So if you guys
There's
have
no
any
such thing as-
Hilton?
Yeah, that he.
Oh my
There's
God.
there's no bad publicity.
Yeah, sex tape Bowley, man. What do you got?
Well, I don't know who like that.
Oh,
I'm just
you know
saying
I
she's the
don't
one
bad,
said there is no
man.
such a
Man
thing
said
as a
sex
bad
tape Bowley,
as a
man.
bad.
That's why his hair always looks so tossed.
Yeah,
Lord.
that's why Fatur always wears caps.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, like Boris Johnson. Who has hair but worst hairstyle?
Ah, fuck Boris.
Hey,
If you
Alex,
want to do that,
Alex,
it's
you
up to
see
you,
that?
bro.
You see
No,
that?
no. Pause.
If you want to do that, it's up to you, bro.
Little pause. But yeah, what was it? Carlito, thoughts on the Chelsea game yesterday, bro?
Oh, really encouraging in terms of attitude, right? So everybody's been pissed. The team's pissed. I'm sure the ownership is pissed. The fans, they're not just pissed; they're disappointed, which is even worse. It's like when your parent says, "I'm not mad at you. I'm disappointed." Like our fans have been very disappointed in the players because when you start questioning the willingness of the players to be there, considering how much money they make and how much the fans are invested, how much the City of London is invested in this club, when you start questioning the heart and soul of the players, that's when it becomes worse than just bad form. And I felt as though yesterday, and I think Conor Gallagher was a good example of this, was that, I mean, they knew they had to win. 100%. And you could tell that it was a proper Vialli tribute. You could tell that they were a little moved by it. I mean, how could you not be? It was beautiful. I loved the flag. I loved the presentation. So they really did him justice. And because of that, I just felt as though they're like, fuck this. Come hell or high water, we have to get the 3 points. And they did. And I thought Benoit Badiashile, Mr. YouTube man himself there, Alex, I thought Benoit Badiashile was player of the game.
I thought he was player. I thought him, Silva, or Kepa.
Yeah.
Kepa.
Yeah. Kepa
really
made
good.
3 massive saves.
Huge saves.
Kepa, man.
Oh, the one that he messed up and he had to fix it? That's
one was that?
that's the save?
Which one was that?
Oh, when the cross went in and he went for the ball, he didn't get it. And the guy in the far post got the ball, almost scored, but he had to run and do the split. Air star.
Maybe I
that
need
the one?
to rewatch that.
Maybe you should. Maybe you should.
Alex.
No, I don't think Kepa was bad at all. I
No,
think
he
he was one of
wasn't
our
bad.
best players.
Allison and Ederson do
he's
that
okay.
every game.
But not a man of the match, is he?
I would have said him or Silva, but let me see. Was it the first
I will
save?
say between if based on performance between Badiashile,
Yeah.
that guy and Thiago Silva.
I think Gallagher was.
I know Gallagher was shit at the
moment
moment too.
where he goes for the punch and it goes to the far post.
Yeah, Gallagher was sometimes in different position. He scares me. He's not good on the ball.
I don't think that's too bad from him, in all honesty.
Yeah, but don't you feel that was an audition?
Yeah, he
No.
failed it.
That was to make up for what he did in the previous game.
Exactly.
You don't think that was, hey, Palace, come get me?
No, I don't. Because I don't. The thing is, he's got still 2 years left this summer on his contract.
Guidi is better goalkeeper than him.
Yeah, he's 155 grand a week. Still,
Is
he's
he
not gonna
really?
move-
Jesus.
He's not going to move off that contract. He's going to go on a free transfer. We can't sell him.
Well,
Let's face
Gallagher's
it.
on 150 grand a week.
No, Kepa.
Oh, no,
sorry.
we're talking about Gallagher. I'm talking about Gallagher. Sorry, Andrew. I was like, wait a minute. What are we talking
Yeah,
about?
Gallagher was decent, but he had the sketchy moments.
Yeah,
Sketchy
he did.
moments.
If that was a, that was
And that's what I think. Do you think he played that well for
players
Crystal
didn't
Palace
like
to come
him at
get
the
him?
end.
Yeah.
Those
Yeah.
Palace players didn't like him at the end. He got that yellow card and they surrounded him. So I don't know, man. I was just saying, I just don't want to see that pivot at Anfield this Saturday.
I don't think you will.
I
Andrew,
don't
I don't think you will. Look,
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Look, Wednesday, I expect a bid for Moise Caicedo by Wednesday, the 18th, when he transitions over to a new agency. He has new representation, probably looking to restart his career, new trajectory, and I would expect at least by then that Chelsea will have made a bid, and knowing how this new ownership group works, they move like Americans. We would get it done really quickly. So it could be a very different
slow and
midfield.
fat.
I mean, I'm pretty fit and quick. So no, I mean, come on, man. Mudryk was lightning quick.
By the way, it's not Bolo anymore. You know that the what's his name? No. The other guy was more. The other guy, not
and Vivel. I know.
and he's the one that actually flew to Turkey. First of all, what's funny is Arsenal fans saying like, what's the name that Edu? Why was Edu doing in Poland with the guy who was in Antalya? He was in Poland for a week.
I think he's still there. He's waiting for a call.
I know. He's afraid to come to London now.
Yeah,
that's hilarious.
Those Russian Ukrainian hookers, man, I got them, man.
Yeah, I have to go to Turkey via Poland.
Yeah, that. Oh, it's funny.
Vialli literally went and kidnapped this kid, put him in a private jet.
It's like a military operation,
He said,
man.
get in the fucking plane right
In and
now.
out in 4 hours. With the
they agreed to 5% support to Ukraine.
5%.
It's like
That's
a Call of
good.
Duty
Yeah,
mission.
5%.
You know,
I thought,
in and out.
I'm reading that they're going to. Look, they say that it's not tied to Chelsea's money, but they're now committing 25 million to the war effort. Shakhtar is. So I have a hard time believing that that's not as a result.
Once we give them the money, it's not us. It's their money.
It's fair enough.
Yo,
Fair enough.
United says give him 100 bills. They don't know how much actually reached. So
Yeah, no, Alex is not wrong on that.
Yeah. He's right.
They don't know.
They don't know.
Yeah.
They don't know.
Hey, Alex, you see that Wesley Fofana's back at training?
Yeah. So
It's big, dude. I think that's big. I think he's going to be great.
I think our future partnership would be Fofana and Badiashile.
Me too.
My future, I think Koulibaly is struggling, man. When he came back, those
even at the left back.
Even if the left back, man, he was making cringe choices, man.
Yeah, but how do you think Cucurella
they might
feels?
actually be getting rid of him in the summer.
I actually think he might will go in the winter.
Well,
but then again, depends on what he wants, because like he's got a fat contract that he's not getting anywhere else. He could ride that.
He still can get it somewhere. He's a good defender. Not
300k though. Oh,
I think he will not be upset getting 250 and go somewhere.
Fair enough. Maybe I just have to
a good defender still.
Koulibaly
just money hungry.
But
if he takes a lesser one,
first of all, let's wait until the end of the season. If he so it's not too fast, but it's good to have a backups. That's all.
I know. Now Koulibaly's number 4 in the pecking order because Chalobah's ahead of him, and now Badiashile is.
The thing is, though, and also if the rumors are true that they like Colwell, he's left-footed as well, so does him out of a place. So I mean, but then we have no idea what Thiago Silva's doing in the summer as well.
I hope he stays and becomes like a manager too.
I understand, but
give him the 26. Give him the 26. Right the wrong.
What's his name? I know it's not Chelsea related, but I want to bring it up. Whoever told me that Rudiger was better defender all around than my boy Christensen, hold that.
He's nowhere near. Christensen's a much better player.
I always liked that kid ever since he came to Germany. Went to Germany.
Shame he couldn't help.
I know. He has menstrual cycles every couple of weeks, but as a defender, my God, he's good.
He makes me so proud, man. They're calling him a historic transfer in Barcelona.
Alex, I got to ask you this about Rudiger. Why do people forget that?
Just for that, bro.
Yeah, Rudiger's still in the Champions League.
Locked up.
I forgot about that.
Why does people still think that Rudiger's first 3 years didn't happen or something?
I don't know.
His first 3 years, he was not good.
Yes, he was. No, sorry, that's such rubbish.
Yeah,
Alex, I watched. Andrew, I watched every game. I watched every game.
Let me understand this. Under Sarri, in a defensive partnership with Luiz, they only conceded 33 goals. Okay, in a defensive partnership with David Luiz, he only conceded 33 goals, and his first.
10 were only in 2 games. That's mad.
10, yeah, exactly. So please, this is a myth.
He's only Lampard. He was injured.
Well. Now under Lampard, the first
he was terrible.
He came back.
Yeah, he was shit.
I understand. He was crap.
He was injured,
and I really can't remember the Conte second season because I don't remember any of that football.
He weren't bad. He weren't bad. He barely played. He wasn't bad.
This whole myth that suddenly he's only good with the Lampard thing or the Tuchel thing is such a myth. I just want to get out. Yeah, he was bad. Listen. His performance against Sheffield United away, the 3-0, was one of the worst, but that was honestly he's had bad performances. But I don't want to say all of his.
All I tried to say is Christensen's better defender than Rudiger.
Andrew, can I just respectfully disagree then? I'll just respectfully disagree.
Okay, that's fine.
Alex, I'm with you. I love Andreas.
Rudiger v. Christensen is always a fair enough argument that you can stand on either
side.
They're both gone now, so there's no it's really no. It's like they're both gone.
You never know. Barca have a lot of financial troubles, and you might need to help them out.
Tell him, Lewis. You tell him, man. You tell him.
Lavia comes, man.
Give us Christensen.
I do have concerns about Lavia, the super chat you have. He gets injured quite a lot.
Injuries, very injured. 10 games only this season. He's played 10 games only this season.
I like that he's young. That those injuries can.
He plays like a player, man. I watch the last few Southampton games. My God,
he's not
he's
human.
Good.
He is so good, man. I can't believe Man City let him go.
Yeah, and then they signed Kevin Fit.
Yeah, but they're smart because they done what I wanted us to do with ours. If we think they're going to do well, they put a buyback clause.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the buyback clause are not in the first year.
No, I know. But what?
But now, if we wanted him,
they still put them on there. That's what I want us to do with ours. Like that, you know.
No, but if we sign him, if we put money down, we get him. Southampton are not going to wait around until Man City make up their mind.
Yes, they do have a buyback clause on Lavia. He doesn't want to go to City.
Pounds.
He doesn't want to go to City.
Donation.
We won't go for Ward Prowse because we're not an NFL or rugby team. You know what I mean? Please, specialists, you know? I mean, we can't do that substitution where we bring him on just for free kicks and stuff like that.
We already have a Ziyech for this shit.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So Ziyech, actually,
watch somebody wake up.
Yeah.
From wanking it.
He's too busy creaming himself to Ziyech v Palace.
Soften the door, bro.
Oh.
Go AM. It's not necessary, man.
Do you guys think we need two tacklers in midfield, like two strong ball winners, and then have
Rice and Enzo Fernandez
of just attackers like front four?
The best midfield will be Lavia, Enzo, and Caicedo.
We're not getting all three of these guys. What are you guys talking about?
I said this is what the best midfield look like.
Well, yeah, I know. If we were playing, FIFA.
I think Graham
Why
Potter
FIFA?
On a 4-2-3.
I don't know. It's just a video game.
4-3-3. Just.
I think
Sterling.
4-2-3.
Oh, Sterling. What's his name? Front three. Ukrainian Backstream Boys. And Kuku. And what's his name? Portuguese kid.
Felix.
Felix. Behind them, Caicedo.
Lavia.
What's his name? Enzo and Caicedo.
And Lavia.
And how are we going to get away with that?
Caicedo and Lavia, yeah.
And how are we going to get away with that?
By doing what they do and paying £20 a month for the next 20 years.
What do you mean?
What is this, a Bobby Bonilla contract? What are we doing here, Andrew?
What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
You thought 8 years was long? Here's a 16-year contract.
Yeah, man.
Baseball style.
Yeah, I love it.
No,
I love it.
I wanna see why those midfielders cannot work together. Please tell me.
No,
Because
I'm
we
not
can't
saying
afford
that.
it.
Paying for them. That's
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Alex, my question is, like, how are we going to get away with that? People are already putting us under the microscope.
I think Potter has actually settled to a 4-2-3-1. I think eventually that's what he's going to
I guarantee you, if they strike a deal for Lavia or Caicedo, no, Lavia in particular, he's going to be the first football player to ever sign a 10-year contract.
Yeah.
I guarantee you. It'll be that. It'll be longer than Mudryk's. It'll be like 9 or 10 years, something like that, because they get away with FFP to strike it all down. That's what people don't get. Read how transfers work normally, folks. No one pays a lump sum unless it's a buyout.
Yeah, it's just extending amortization. It's a smart move.
Exactly. You spread it over. We've not paid for Lukaku yet, guys. Yeah, we've not paid for Lukaku fully yet. So we're still paying. Well, we're paying. Yeah,
we're paying mentally.
In more ways than one.
Yeah. But we haven't finished paying for his transfer.
Fuck you, Vialli.
Yeah.
What a fat boy.
Hey,
fat
don't
boy.
call me names, man. Don't call. I'm just giving my opinion. All right?
Why is his head like triangle?
Andrew, oh man,
what?
I know.
Triangle.
Oh, that was a good joke.
A triangle head. Oh my god.
That's why he misses that.
You know, there's a big football. There's a big issue now. We're gonna get to a point where if one club folds, it's gonna create a domino effect, and football will crash. Because if one club can't meet the financial requirement, it's gonna be like what happened with the mortgage. Like,
no, it won't.
No way.
No, it won't. The club will just go away.
Yeah, the club will go away. The next club won't be able to afford that.
No, that's not how bankruptcy works. Come on.
First of all, Europe doesn't have a bankruptcy. They probably will. What's happened? They will go for sale and be spreaded. That's the worst thing.
There you go.
Can happen, but it's not happening. It doesn't matter.
Do you understand? Do you understand the next TV rights? Apple TV, Amazon Prime, and maybe Netflix and whoever are jumping into this bidding war. Sky and BT will not monopolize.
When is he up? When is that contract up?
2025.
2025. But they do the deals
in UK,
like a year.
not in the United States.
In the UK, let's be very clear about that.
But they do the deals like a couple of years, maybe a year and a half in advance.
Yeah, of course.
So they do that. So you have to, the way football is in 10 years, I've said this to you, it's going to be something like you either pay for a whole package or you pay for your individual team. It'll be something like that in the near future.
And I think you're wrong about that.
Okay, I'm just spitballing.
We'll see
No. I know that. I know what you're saying, but
you know
I
what
think.
I mean? But what I'm saying is these streaming services are going to get into the game.
Yeah.
And the money
This
is
is
going to
why
go up and up and up.
Exactly. This is why NFL is. This is why, and I'm telling the same with what's your name? You, whatever.
Carly,
Carlito, for fuck's sake.
This is ridiculous.
Look, I'm seriously. If you, I'm really bad with names. It's not a joke.
All right.
And
my name is Ryan, by the way. Just call me
Ryan. Oh, crying Ryan.
I'll keep that in mind.
Oh, fuck me.
What's his name? You see, NFL, even Amazon does not have all the games on NFL.
No, they have one.
Exactly.
Yeah, but that's just the start. That's the start.
No. It will not be allowed to have all the games on one thing, one pay all.
MLS has all the games on Apple Pay.
MLS is shit.
It's not, but thank you.
It is, but used to be, EPL used to be one package, pay for all in the early 2000s.
I don't
think
it
got
works.
progressed. They split it because
our
it's too money.
fans attending stadium. It's not going to work in England. The one
But
fans
in this country, it will happen. Trust me, stadiums.
It will happen. It will happen.
Because the people like to see it live. What I'm saying is, like in England or the UK, Bundesliga football's only on Sky in here, and Italian football's only like the league is only on Serie A. BT, same as the French league.
Yeah.
It might be different in overseas, that the Premier League packages will go to one or something like that.
In overseas here, it's ESPN Plus. It's where I watch La Liga and Serie A.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So listen, there's different packages. There's like 12:30 p.m., 5:30 p.m., the Sunday stuff, the Monday stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
They'll bid, but money talks at the end of the day. They can either say, "Oh yeah, you." I don't know if they ever say to a broadcaster, "You can't bid for this package," or anything like that. It's that who wants them essentially. Like BT, the owners of BT don't really want to do BT Sports anymore. They want to sell that part of it. They don't like doing it because it costs too much.
They would oppose it.
You see, Jonathan Lima, you're wrong. Peacock does not take in over all the EPL games. Why not?
It's just part of.
It's just part of it.
NBC.
You don't
part
understand.
of NBC. Peacock is NBC.
The Football League will oppose it because the most thing worried is that they want fans to go out there. I know the Football League is different to the Premier League, but they always oppose when.
Dude, the fans will still go there.
I know the fans will still go there, but they'll make it so difficult.
For Spurs, people like at Spurs, I'm hearing the last couple of days, Spurs, let's walk out, let's give up our season tickets. There's 100,000 waiting list to go and watch Spurs. It will just happen. Listen,
you are replaced at the snap of a finger. Come on, man.
Chelsea over the last 20 years are on TV nearly every week.
Yep.
And the stadium's fullish. You know what I mean? It's just that it just happens. You know, once we get a bigger stadium, people want to go there as well.
Yeah, that's what I was. That's why I was actually debating with Ryan, because
asshole.
No, I actually remember your name more than I remember Carlito.
I know.
No, that's what I was debating because I don't think. I think the live games are still gonna be shown live.
Yeah.
Priority versus the ones that actually not even whatever you say, Netflix or not Netflix.
Whatever.
There's gonna be whatever. It's still gonna be games shown live.
Yes.
They cannot have it. All the rights. NBC has the rights, but NBC doesn't have the rights to all 48 games to be on one channel specifically.
But the big change in the UK, not Ireland, the UK, will be what they decide in the future about 3 p.m. kickoffs in the Premier League.
Exactly.
and don't show them. And they don't. The only place you cannot watch them on TV at all is the UK. You can see it on any channel. You can watch it in Ireland. You can watch it. You can't even watch it in Wales. It's that's the big difference. And there's always been rumours about them changing that, but I don't know if they will because they worry about live attendance. So that's the only kickoff time that currently isn't sold in the UK as a television package deal.
Let me explain you how it works in the United States. NBC company owns the rights to all the games. But what happens? They can sell the games that they're not showing the games. They can sell those games to different channel. You see what I'm saying?
No, USA Network is part of NBC, and then they show games on NBC.
I know that. I'm explaining how UK use I'm using NBC, but to UK standard. For example, if Netflix will buy the rights to the Premier League next season or whatever season it is, Netflix could sell the part of, for example, 10 o'clock games to our stream or to the TV right. Same how EPL shows now, BT Sport or Sky Sport. That's what I was trying to say.
Yeah, they wouldn't though. Why would they? Why would they sell? Why would they?
Because they will not want to pay 10 billion for the TV thing.
We'll see.
Exactly.
I think what they'll do is they'll branch off, and it'll be called and I don't think it'll be called Netflix Sports, and you have to buy an extra package on Netflix to buy that. That's what they'll branch off, and that's how they make their money back, like that. That's what they'll do. Same with Amazon. Same, I don't know what Apple TV do, but they'll do something like that where you have to pay a bit extra or something like that.
Do you think that's gonna affect pub attendances and stuff like that?
Nope, not at all. Because I tell you why right now. Like I said, Chelsea have been on TV most times the last 20 years. Everything on the stadiums mostly packed. The pubs around the corner.
It's because we are winning. If we're not,
but
nobody's showing us.
But I just don't think it will affect. It will have a big effect on live attendances whatsoever. Because there's always
no.
Because they sell on they sell on the day tickets as well. So it's one of those.
What's gonna happen to the little man in the league, football league? Because the football league.
That's a problem that the Premier League and the FA have to sort out. It's the trickle down what they get. You know what I mean? They have to be better with their own deals, and they have, because what might happen if Sky does lose the packages for the Premier League, they might end up paying more for the football league because that is watched by a lot of people. So they might pay more for that. So it might be an extra.
I'm gonna watch the championship game today.
I'm just baffled how UK does not have a TV for 10 p.m. games.
You mean 3 p.m.?
3 p.m. Sorry.
Oh, yeah.
For 3 p.m.
Oh, it's like a law or something. It's like a law.
It's the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
That is so dumb.
It's
so anti-American.
I think British.
What is also the law that's also protected? The Olympics, World Cup final, and Wimbledon
on BBC
can't be sold. The rights can't be sold. It has to be on terrestrial television, free television.
Yeah.
Has to be on free television. Can't be sold at all.
Oh,
merchant. British people are tradition merchant.
By the way, because it's a government, BBC, it's a government channel.
Yeah. No, it's supposed to be independent.
Yeah. Okay.
There's no such thing as state TV, Alex. Is there? Is there such thing as state TV,
ask
Alex?
Russians.
Is there such thing, Alex?
Ask Russian. Ask Russians.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, I think British, the traditional merchant, they love the stupid things. They don't change.
Yeah. Then you got the journalists complaining that we put Mudryk out at halftime. Oh, you're breaking tradition. Oh, Americanization of Chelsea.
Tradition, bro.
Yes.
BBC is taxpayers' money. Yes, it's true.
Yeah.
No, seriously, BBC is maybe not majority, but they own, there's something over there that the government owns. So.
Isn't that PBS in America?
Yeah, it is PBS.
Yeah. Public Broadcast Service. Yeah.
I haven't watched PBS in 20 years. Oh my gosh.
I had to. There's kids channels on it.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Lion something.
Right, we're going to wrap up the stream anyway, though, because I do need to have a little bit of a lie down. Haven't slept in a minute. Big up everyone that's locked in. As always, like and subscribe. We're going to raid Flawless' stream, so everyone
They
head
put
over.
the 70 million price on
Oh.
Casado.
Yeah.
Rob says in August, in Australia, 200 a year, every game live on a single app. We have like 5 different platforms.
Talking about Monopoly.
It's fucking crazy. But yeah, big up yourself, Rob. Big up everyone. We'll be back tomorrow with
I will
transfer
still
news.
watch on IPTV for free.
And on Chelsea v Liverpool previews. So check it out, like, subscribe, and as always, up the Chelsea.
All right.
End with Maldini.